All right. Looking good, looking good. Okay, guys. How about that camera? How's that look? That looks pretty good. Hello, hello, hello. It's Tomato Grass coming at you for a brand new season of Flipper Friends, guys. Clean slate, which means we're all on the same level playing field as of right now, but I have been putting in some work these past few days, getting some scores. I checked about a half hour ago. I think I still had 2 out of 3. Ben has got me on this game right now, but you know, I do have the high score in the math class, but I did it the day, I did it right before the tournament started, so it didn't count. But anyways, season 3 is upon us. I haven't seen the whole schedule yet. I just know that they released like the first week on the leaderboards, and so that's what we're playing. So I don't even know what we're doing next week. Couldn't tell you. But this week we've got Fishtails, Sea of Thieves, and Pinball Champ. Sea of Thieves, if you guys saw me last week, it was one of the new rare pack tables from Magic Pixel. I think it's okay, but it's got its issues. Pinball Champ is an old Zachariah table that is actually pretty good, but I'm still kind of learning it, but there's a couple things that you really do need to know. But we're going to start off this week with Fishtails because this is the one that I'm trailing on, right? This is the one that Ben has got right now, and I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm going to be putting in the work these first few weeks. Try not to slack off. But hope everybody's doing well. Before we get going, let's do some shout-outs to people who are here. So we got Wingo. We got Chaotic BPR. We weren't live yet, but now we're live. We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. All right? Chaotic BPR is here. Mad Ben Han, the man, the myth, the legend. I say that every week, but that's what he is, man. He is the #1 guy. You'll have the updated, these are the same results that we had last week. But this is season 2. So Ben won season 2. Ben's a man. We got Louis Flores. Good to see you. Retro Tech. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, I saw them shout you out on the AtGames channel too. So hey, look at us, man. Look at. We started from nothing, and look at we're trying to make an name for ourselves, right? We've got Pete G. Good to see you, buddy. And if anybody else, okay, House of Hounds. Good to see you. You were here last week. I don't know if you improved your Sea of Thieves score. I don't know if you're still in the top 10. We'll find out. I'm gonna check it later. But good to see you, man. Anybody else is here, go ahead and feel free to make your presence known in the chat. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and play the first table of the week. And the first table of the week is Fishtails, guys. It's not Sea of Thieves. I just label it table 1, 2, and 3. I try to make it so I don't have to change too much week to week. But there I screwed up. So we're gonna go ahead and play. Turn that off. Turn this on. We're at like 38 tonight. I think that's pretty good. All right, guys. This is my favorite game on the 4K. It's my favorite. So, the first thing, basically the whole game, you're just going for that Casters Club multi-ball. But at the very beginning of the game, you want to go for this starboard shot because you want to get the fish finder. You're going to get an extra ball immediately every time. But you have to do it before you start multi-ball. So, let's go ahead and shoot that off. Let's make sure my camera looks good. I remember when I streamed this table a couple weeks ago, the first 20 minutes of the stream, you couldn't see anything because, my camera, sometimes it doesn't focus properly. I'm still rocking a Logitech C920 or whatever it is. It's one of the cheap ones. But it looks like it works pretty good. All right, let's try to get the starboard shot. That's very rare that I hit shots right in the beginning. Fish finder. Look at that, man. That's how you start the game. Maybe I can do that all night. It's highly unlikely. But you see, it just likes the extra ball. It always does that right away if you do that quickly. So now what I'm going for is that hole right there that I just hit it in. You got to hit it in there 3 times, and then you'll start the multi-ball, and then that's where you're going to get into the jackpot mode. I'll tell you what, man, it's super rare that I can just go ahead and just start a game. Usually it takes me a couple minutes to get warmed up, but I'm looking pretty good. All right, so I let the first one go. I hold the flipper. I let the second one go. I try to get to that position right here. You want 1 ball on the left, 2 balls on the right. You got to put it right back in that same hole. Now this one, you got to put up that fish finder ramp. Guys, it doesn't get better. This is a perfect start right now. Okay, gotta do it again. I might just blitz through this, man. I'm gonna speed running this. I've never started this well, by the way. That's a double jackpot now. Oh. Do 1 more try? 2 more tries. Oh. Nope, I didn't get it. All right, now we'll let the ball come back. Oh, I couldn't stop it. All I had to do was hit that last shot. That would have been beautiful, right? But we didn't get the last one, because so I got the tropical jackpot, the freshwater jackpot, and now I'm on the deep sea jackpot, right? And let me pause this really quick. Just turn this down. I'm kind of just, I need to make sure I got my drink, make sure my mic is still good. Guys, if there's anything, if you can't see anything, you can't hear anything, just let me know. Now would be a time to let me know, right? Yes, real creamer. You are 100% right. 2 extra balls per ball. So the thing about this game, since you've only got 2 extra balls per ball, you want to get the first one from the fish finder immediately, and then you're going to get your second extra ball on ball 1 when you get 100 million points, right? Then on balls 2 and 3, the other extra balls that are available is there's one in the video mode if you hit EB when it scrolls across. There's also, if you advance this, grab your gear award all the way up to where it says light extra ball, you can hit that, right? So once you get past ball 1, if you don't overload on balls, you will you won't do it later on. You'll be fine. So you're hoping on ball 1, if you get video mode, you almost kind of would just let EB go by, because I don't even know if it would come back, but you don't want to get it because you're just wasting it. And you would want to avoid getting that extra ball in the middle there because you're just wasting them, because you're already going to have your 2. Okay, so right there, I was doing it really fast, guys. I've never gotten through the first 2 jackpots as fast as I just did. That was literally perfect. I didn't miss a single shot the entire time. That's as fast as you can possibly do the first 2 jackpots. But I missed the deep sea one, which I had it for a double jackpot too. That would have been nice. But it doesn't really matter yet. But to restart the multi-ball now, what you have to do is you have to hit, there's a drop-down target now that came up over there for the Casters Club hole. That's a drop target now. This is the most dangerous part of the whole game, is resetting it, because when it hits that drop target, it's going to come down towards this out lane over here. And then you can be in real trouble. But hopefully that doesn't happen, right? So let's... Make sure the flipper doesn't die on me. Okay. So I've got to hit that Casters Club, which I hit the extra ball. So the extra ball is kind of hidden. There's like a little pier here, right? A little dock. It's underneath. It's the spot target. And it's to the left of the Casters Club hole. So if you hit that shot early, you're never trying to hit it, right? But eventually you will hit it. So if you hit that Casters Club shot a little early, you're going to hit it. Now that I'm over here, I'm still trying to hit the Casters Club hole, right? I can do that little nudge pass. And since this is a Zen table, it's not a left, it's not a right nudge from the right flipper, it's a forward nudge. And it's not going to go very far, but it goes just far enough to hit that hole. Just like that. But that's the danger of that, right? Is that it goes out the side. But I'm going to keep going. I mean, it's almost like a 50% chance that happens. Okay, this needs to stop. It has yet to stop. Okay, thank you. Get that restarted. So you can, every time you go for the jackpot, like once you get a set of super jackpots, right? You just restart the whole thing over again, but everything will be double. And the third time you go for it, it's triple. And it goes all the way up to 6 times, right? To get that 5 billion, 6 billion, you'd probably have to do a good 4 or 5, right? And if you're going to get 2 extra balls on ball 1, you can assume you're going to get 5 balls in the game, right? So what does that tell you? It tells you a good pace is to get through a whole super jackpot sequence per ball. So I'm a little behind pace now because I just lost that first one, but I still got 4 left, right? Theoretically. But when you get through like the first 2, say, super jackpots on your first ball, first iteration, man, you feel like, man, I am cooking. And I'm talking now. That's the problem. This is just my warm-up game. Who knows? Maybe I'll kill it on like balls. So theoretically, I mean, I'm not gonna run out of my second set of extra balls. But now I'm on ball 2, right? Normally, you'd want to still be on ball 1, but I need to have gotten 100 million points. That was a terrible shot, but it still went in. This game, sometimes like you won't be hitting good shots, and they'll just go in the hole, and then sometimes you'll swear there's like that hole reduced in size by like 50% because you can't hit it. Like that was not a bad shot there. That was good there, and it should have went in. I'm gonna lose that one. That's fine. You only need 2, but you need 2. Oh, this is bad, man. All right, I'm gonna get it right here. Should have. I'm gonna get it right here. All right, here we go. Okay, now once you get the super jackpot, if you have not gotten, I mean, I'm not going to worry about it this time because I'm just my warm-up game anyways. But if you were really trying to go for a high score, you would drain this right here because you want to go for that super jackpot, which is that center ball. You want to go for that when you got 3 balls and your ball saved. The first one is not really so bad, but I mean, one time I've gotten 700 million points on the first one because I hit it 7 times, right? And I'm not sure what the rule is. I think if you hit it like 5, if you advance that bonus all the way up, like it'll restart your super jackpot. But you have to hit it a certain number of times. Oh, that should have got it right there. See, because when you try to snipe it like that, you're setting yourself up to only get 1, which doesn't matter here because that was just the first one, but that's what you're setting yourself up for. Chaotic, isn't it fun to watch me play and then play? Guys, if you ever see me looking up here or looking back here, I have my stream going on my TV, so that way I can kind of like gaze up there and be like, okay, it's still look, because I don't want to go another 20 minutes again on a stream where you can't see anything. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's wrong. Okay, all right. So now I got to open that hole back up, and now I'm gonna be going for my regular jackpots again. Enter the tournament and win big. Man, see, like that's 2 for 2, man. I've had that shot twice, and it did both times. I should be on the extra ball, but now I've only got 2 left, right? 2 balls left. So that's just very unlucky, right? But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so like sometimes you'll play an entire game, and you won't drain a single time like that. The only time you're gonna drain is down the middle or something. But as you can tell right now, I'm just having a really bad luck. See, like that shot right there, I felt like that was good enough. That one clearly wasn't. This is the whole game, though, guys. Come on. Don't be trying to catch fish and rocking the boat and stuff. Don't worry about it. Go for this multi-ball. This game is super rewarding and satisfying, though, because you really want to get locked onto that shot, and you really want to get locked onto your jackpot shot. And sometimes, like in the very beginning of this game, right, I was just locked in. I wasn't missing a single shot, and it's just very satisfying when that happens because it's rare. You're going to be missing here and there most of the time, but when you're not, it's very rewarding. On a really good, on a really good sequence, you can get through all 3 of these jackpots in one go. And then sometimes you're going to start this multi-ball 6 or 7 times, and you still won't have finished this yet. Oh, see, come on, that was good enough. Here we go. Up to the top for jackpot. A little late. All right, here we go. It's easier with one ball here. That was terrible. I tried to get really fancy there. I would not recommend that. It's unbelievable to me. Backhand? Just like that. Up to the top. Wow. There we go. And I had to work for that one. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. This has to get lucky. It did. No. All right, here we go. We could get all the way through it. That'd be cool. So keep the ball on the right here because this ball can hit it. Well, it got lucky there, but a lot of times it didn't come down and hit that ball. Oh, I tried to save it. All right, now I got to hit that hole of that drop down target again. God forbid, right? Welcome to the fishing. There we go. Finally. I mean, a little late, but better late than never. Well, I'm doing good getting 2. The problem with that is I'll keep getting 2, and then I'll get to the super jackpot, and I'm like, I don't want to drain again. I don't want to have to do it again. But now you have to, because I've gotten over 1 billion points on this super jackpot. Not good. There you go. Like that little nudge pass there, very useful on this table because the amount that it passes it over is the perfect amount to hit it into the hole. Get out. Okay, no, we're not. This is brutal. Couldn't save it. Gotta restart it. Sometimes you just don't have a chance. That's gonna happen. That's like what I was telling you, where I've had it where, oh jeez, I've had it where I started this multi-ball 6 times and didn't get a single jackpot. And it's like, dude, I can only hit that caster's club so many times before I'll just drain. See? What? Dude, did I really hit the shot that badly? I missed. It could have easily just went in, but instead it looped around and went right down the middle. It's gonna happen. You need a game where it just doesn't do that, right? Look, it did it again. And like I said, guys, it looks like my score is really short, like really small. But don't think of your progress in this game in terms of your score. think of it in terms of how many super jackpots you got, right? To get that high score, you're going to need a 4 at least.
Up to the top for jackpot.
I really want to hit this because I already have both balls. There's a good backhand. It drained. It drained. I'm going to go for it anyways. Now it doesn't matter.
Welcome to the fishing tournament.
If I wanted to keep this game going, my best hope, honestly, here, one thing that I could go for, since this game's kind of a dead game, I'll show you what you can do. Like if you get in trouble, right? Like you're getting towards the end and you're like, dude, I really need that. Like I'm out of balls here. Like I need to do something. One thing you can do is this next award that I'll get from the center is a video mode. You can get an extra ball in there, right? And if I advance that award a couple more times, the one will be a light extra ball. But right now it's still a ways away. So I'll spend the next minute trying to hit that center ball. Okay, I got the video mode ready. Okay. If it's an extra ball, it'll say EV on there on one of the ships that's coming through. It's always going to be the second or the third boat. I wasn't going for, if you get 15 boats, you get like 10 million bonus, but it didn't give it to me, right? But if I hit that hole 2 more times, or not the hole, that ball 2 more times, I might get an extra ball. Really? Oh boy, I'm in trouble now, huh? Why is it doing that? Boy, it's being very rude. I don't think I can. Actually, yes, I can. And it's honestly not a bad time to go for it because I'm in this. Oh, I had no. I couldn't save it. It bounced right down the middle. But if I'd hit that ball one more time, I would have had my extra ball. That's what I was doing. Now we'll try again. But don't, like, now I'm starting a new game, right? Don't forget, you want to get your extra ball right away. You can't get it from here. Not what I wanted. I'm not changing. When I wanted to hit that center ball, I couldn't hit it. Now that I don't want to hit it, I can hit it every time. You gotta be kidding. And that's going really slow. Okay. Yeah. Bruh. Oh, here we go. How's everybody doing tonight, though? What do you guys think of the? What do you guys think of that Sea of Thieves table? Are you guys excited? Like I hit the shot, I wasn't paying attention. It had already gone away. What you guys ready for? So, chat, tell me, did the people that have bought Sea of Thieves? Did you buy it for Sea of Thieves, or has anybody bought it just because they're like, well, Battletoads or Killer Instinct is coming, and I would really prefer to get that? Because the pack's $35, right? So it's like, I can't, like, you know, that's a lot of money. And I got to imagine a lot of people that forked out that money are like, I don't really care that much about Sea of Thieves, but I would think it's worth it to get the other tables. I'm indifferent. I was really upset that one of the tables wasn't a Banjo-Kazooie theme. If they were doing, I thought if you're going to do Rare, how do you not do Banjo-Kazooie? But it is what it is. But I bought it because, you know, I have to. I got to play all the tables. Nope. Cool. All right, let's see. I'm gonna exit this so the music's not going. Let me open this door, take a break. Gonna get a drink. Still warming up, guys. Just warming up, man. Warming up. Louis, that extra ball, I've had it show up on the 5th one before. On the very first time that a certain number of targets. So do you mean like around the table? Or a certain number of targets in that mode? I don't know. It's probably something like that. I just don't know. But, yeah. I feel like I've gotten that super early before, though. All right, what time is it? It's only 7:30, so we'll keep playing this. A safe bet is usually an hour per table. So I'll probably play this until 8 o'clock. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are wanting to get that Killer Instinct table. I'm interested to see what it's going to look like. Nope. I'm going for the extra ball. Get out of town. How about that 1 star ahead? I wish I could do that every time. I looked like a god there for about a minute. I'm gonna run out of nudges. There we go. That could have been dangerous. See, look at that. I'm gonna start missing it long now because every time it's doing that, it's because I'm hitting it short. Or yeah, I'm hitting it too far left. No, that time I hit it too far. Eventually, if I can't get that shot dialed in, Nico, you can't sit there, buddy. You just can't sit there. If I don't get that shot dialed in, I'll just go to the other tables. Come back. See, like that is so tilting. That specific little thing that you just saw makes my blood boil. Because sometimes you're doing that and you're draining now. And then sometimes you'll hit the shot way worse. Like you're like, there's no way that ball's going in the hole. And it just goes in. And you're like, okay. Why don't you give me the ones that I've hit pretty good and don't give me those ones that I did terrible on? But that wouldn't be pinball, right? That wouldn't be pinball. You're going to see me do that a lot. Much rather miss it like that than like that. Like, come on now. I can't hit it any better. Like, there's nothing to adjust to. There's no adjustment to make. It's like, just hit it again and hope it goes in. What was different about that one? That one still hit the post. So you dead flip the first one, hold up, flip her up, and then you got to hope it doesn't hit the slingshot like that, because now it's who knows what's going to happen. That was very lucky.
Up to the top for jackpot.
This is unbelievable. It's unbelievable to me. And you guys, if you guys aren't familiar with how I play, I forgot to get the extra ball. I can still get it though. If you're not familiar with how I play, I restart. If I'm trying to get 5 billion points, I'm going to restart until I get a good start of the game. But for me, the metric of a good start in this game is getting through the first super jackpot, either all the way or most of the way on your first ball. There's nothing to be done there because the gap in these slippers is pretty wide. But for the most part, you shouldn't be really getting close to the middle there. But when you do, like, there's not much you can do, man. Okay, now I hit the fish finder. You go, please, please, man. If there's anybody new here, I do appreciate the support that I've been getting lately. That I've gotten like freaking unbelievable. I've gotten like 50 subscribers in the past like 2.5 weeks. A couple people have been shouting me out though, and I appreciate you guys. Like Chaotic always shouts me out. P-Dub started shouting me out. Cornercade. They asked me to start posting on the. I'm not gonna. If you guys saw my post on the official group, Leah asked me to do that, and I'm super appreciative of her taking the time out of her day to acknowledge me and RetroTech. And she wanted me to post about my stream this week, but I think I really wanted to do it for week 1, just so people could be like, hey, just so you guys know this exists. But I don't want to be the guy I don't want to be posting there every week. Do appreciate it though. For the most part, man, the following that I've gained is pretty just organic. Like I haven't really been like grinding, going out there and saying like, hey, trying to get people to watch. It's kind of like I posted a couple things this week, and I'll post every once in a while on the unofficial page, just so people know that it exists. But I'm not really doing that very much. But I had this channel for years, right? I actually used to post guitar videos on this channel, but before it was a pinball channel, because I played guitar for 21 years now. I used to do that, but I made it a pinball channel earlier this year. I had like I started from basically 0 subscribers. Then I'm pretty sure you were one of the first. That backhand is usually pretty successful, actually. But yeah, man, I'm looking pretty good now. 150, man. That's quite an achievement. I wasn't paying attention. I should have shot that ball earlier, but I just wasn't paying attention. All right, here we go. You want to be filling out that lie up there as you go, too. That's your bonus multiplier. But, I mean, it's not going to get you much. And I don't think it's an extra ball. I don't think it's an extra ball either. But you just want to get that while you're playing, right? Why wouldn't you? All right, you can not do that. Thanks. I hit it. But so sometimes, guys, you'll like I hit that drop down target, but the lights didn't light up. But it's open. If I shoot a ball in there, it'll go in. Or sometimes, right at the end of that multi-ball, if you shoot it in there before the drop card comes up, I thought on the real machine, I thought if you did that, it kept it down, but I guess it doesn't here. So if you shoot it in there, the lights will light up. It'll look like, oh, yeah, you got one in there, and you only got 2 left, and then you got through the drop target, right? But the drop target, like the lights will be on, but the drop target will be there. It's like, what the heck? I don't know. Okay, that was baloney, guys. I'm pretty sure I had hit that drop target at the end of it right before I started this. Try to do it again. I was gonna say, what's the over/under on the number of shots it takes me to put it in a freaking hole now? Because I made it look easy there. All right, here we go. It's fun. It's funny, Ben. Like we were, like when we started these Flipper Friends tournaments, man, we were already up there. And I look back on what I did. I was gonna say, did I not get the extra ball before? No, it's lit up. I just haven't hit it yet. I look back at how I used to play on my older streams. I'm like, dude, I'm so much better. It's not even funny. Like I was, my hand-eye coordination and my timing is exactly the same. Like I haven't really dialed, like I was already pretty solid at that. But all the sorts of little nuances of playing, I didn't have any tricks or anything. And I look back now and I'm like, man, I'm so much better. See, so now we can go for the super jackpot because we got 3 balls. But we don't have a ball save, which is, oh, there goes that ball. Can you believe that? I literally, that ball came down and I said, okay, after that ball drain, I just want to keep 1 ball alive, but I want it on this flipper. And I tried hitting the ramp and it just, nothing. Oh well. I just got the 1 extra ball before that. You really wanted to hit this. You really wanted to hit that drop down target while you had a ball save, but I didn't. I didn't nudge past it. I'll keep playing. I mean, now I'm wasting my time, really. Like now, I just have no chance now. But I'm gonna try. What are you doing? I don't really want my dog in here, but I have to keep that door open because the one vent in here, I mean, I guess I could turn that vent off, but like when you keep it downstairs, that vent blows the most of the hot air. So if you don't have the door open, it gets so hot in here. That was going to hit it if it didn't hit the ball. Okay. See, like that. If I hit that again, it'll light my extra ball, but I don't really want to do that. I started that already? That was fast. Alright. That's a good start. That's perfect. That's ideal right there. That's what you want.
Up to the top or jackpot.
That's not what you want. Just get through this.
You've mastered tropical fishing.
Come on, what kind of bounce was that?
Welcome to the fishing tournament.
That's bad. Oh, that was lucky. What a joke. So, like I said, I think I mentioned this. Let's make sure I'm still on. Like I mentioned the 1 week, when the ball is coming down this orbit, a lot of these Zen tables have it where it will kick out the ball when it gets to the end of the orbit, right? It did it really bad on Charlie Brown, but it does it on this table, right? And for the most part, it's fine. Like if it's coming from all the way to the top, it'll kick it all the way over to the left. And a lot of times if you come down from the bumpers, it'll come down before, like it won't have enough time to kick it out, so it'll just come straight down. But if it's at like the bottom of that arrow, where that arrow is pointing up, and it comes down, now when it kicks the ball out, it's coming straight down the center. So sometimes, like, I've only just started doing this too, but it's helped out a lot. When the ball starts coming down from like the middle of that arrow, you have to nudge it off the wall because you don't want it to hit that little piece where it's gonna knock it out. So it's gonna hit. You have to hold up the flipper now. Maybe I could dead flip it. I don't know. I haven't really tried it. You probably could do that, but I always hold this flipper, and then it's a matter of how it bounces off the bottom of that slingshot. Which most of the time it's fine, but in that case, there it almost strained. But not much you can really do. But see, look at that pass. Look at it almost like it works the best on this table because it passes it over the perfect amount. You see, like if it comes down like that, super fast like that, out of those bumpers, it's not going to kick out. It's going to come perfectly to that flipper. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again, baby. I appreciate that, Louie. I'm trying to help y'all out. I mean, it is nice to be good at this, right? But I mean, at the same time, like the whole reason I started doing all this is because it's like, hey, you know, I think there was a void, right? There was nobody. First of all, there was nobody even like talking about this. I mean, I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about like the tournaments and stuff. Nobody was really like doing playthroughs and stuff. So I was trying to fill a void, and I was like, you know, what would be really cool is if I actually, since I'm at the top of the leaderboard, it's like pretty much Ben and I were the whole time. I was like, it'd be really cool to show people what I'm doing. I'm sure people would like that, and it's been well received. And I'm hoping I'm helping people. These flipper passes, these nudge passes, I bet a lot of people have no idea what that was all about. And I'm hoping a lot of people, like, it's going to be like one of those things that a lot of people, like, if you want to do this machine, you're just going to have to start doing it because the people that are going to be getting the high scores are going to be doing it. And you're just going to be way behind if you're not. See, like right there, I had to do it. Did you see that? Did y'all see that? Here, get another drink. I'm gonna keep doing this volume down because I don't want it to go when I'm trying to like just like talk for a second. All right. House of Hounds. I haven't watched your video. I shall go watch it though. There's a couple people making some really good content now. I have to catch up. See, when I started, I mean, yeah, and other than Papa Brad, T. McCloskey, and Chaotic, you guys were talking. I mean, I'm not saying you guys weren't talking about AtGames. Everybody was raving. Well, not everybody was raving about AtGames, but everybody, like, there was a lot of people talking about AtGames pinball, right? But not a lot of people were like T. McCloskey and stuff, like anytime a table would come out, like, or something, like, you guys would like show it off, but nobody was really doing like really big playthroughs or tournament strategy. So that's kind of how I got my start. At House of Hounds, I'm gonna have to check your stuff out, man. It's every week there's another person that's like, I gotta check out their library, man. I'm trying. Okay, that's perfect. That's good. When it comes to that side of the slingshot, you know you're pretty much good most of the time. When it hits that slingshot and it starts going right, you're like, son of a gun. All right. I still haven't hit that stupid extra ball target. Can you believe this? I needed to hit it on this ball too, because then I could get those other two extra balls. One on ball 2 and one on ball 3, or I have to get both on ball 3. But if I leave that, I leave the extra ball video, and I leave that light ball until the end. I just lost the ball. You know what I mean? Look at that. Just be lucky. Get lucky. Get lucky. That's perfect. Thank you. I hit that shot good and didn't go in the hole. That was perfect. If that bounced out, then I might have had to change tables. All right, I went for super jackpots now. You can hit that first one right off the bat. I gotta not put so much body English into it. I'm about to tilt. That's almost that's feeling like I'm about to tilt like on a real table, because that's when I will tilt. Okay, yeah, we're still good. It's because I hit that start instant multi-ball during this multi-ball, so it gave me the ball back. Oh, they would have got it if that ball was in the way. Oh, I lost it. That ball, look at that ball flying around. Holy cow. All right, be safe, be safe, be safe. Okay. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good to have that many points for 2 super jackpots. Where did I get my extra ball from? I don't know. Oh, I must have hit one. I must have hit it. Either I hit that target during the multi-ball, but I went through the light extra ball. Maybe it just gives it to you if you go through it. I don't know. But I do have an extra ball here. All right. All right, here we go. We could salvage this game. That was what needed to happen on that super jackpot for sure. Okay, I'm gonna give this a minute because I think I might have done 2 nudges there, but I'm gonna have to wait. So I want to do that nudge pass. I'm just reading through the chat. Ray, if you're asking me, this one, it's funny. I don't know. That one person did that Williams pinball not Williams, but all AtGames pinball table rankings, right? And I watched the one time he updated the list. This was the lowest ranked Williams table, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? But to be fair, this table is kind of like you're only really doing the one thing, and if you can't do it, you're going to be playing this table going, it's got nothing to offer. This is my favorite. This one's my favorite. It's my favorite game on the whole AtGames machine. Okay? In real life, I mean, I actually never played this in real life. I would like to. I've seen it, but I've never played it. But this is my favorite on the 4K. Creature from the Black Lagoon is also amazing. Okay? Those are my top 2. And then number 3 is Twilight Zone, which I still have I have the number 1 score in the back last I checked, and it was by a lot. I've dominated that game. And I've played that one a lot in real life, too. But I like this one. I was surprised that it was not very well received, but I got to imagine it's because a lot of people are struggling. And they see me and Ben and Real Creamer getting 3, 4 billion, 5 billion, and they're like, I'm never getting 5 billion. How the hell are you getting 5 billion? That's what I think happened.
Up to the top. There it goes.
Couldn't save that one. But like this jackpot, like this multi-ball, I think is one of the best multi-balls on all these Williams tables. Like just the strategy you have to employ to make it work. It's really satisfying when you can just do what I just did right there. That's so satisfying. It's like, man, I did good there. And sometimes you're like you can get through all 3 of these jackpots in like 1 ball. You're like, man, I did good. Like I could do it right here. Guys, I mean, look at that. How hard did that look? So now what I really got to hope is that that ball shoots around, comes over to this flipper. It didn't. Okay. Start that super jackpot with 3 balls. Ooh, that was a bad shot, but just come down here. Come back, come back. Oh, that's not good. I knew it was going to hit the top of the slingshot, and you don't know where it's going to go. Okay. Go all the way around. Okay. Okay. Just gotta relax here. I've really salvaged this game though. Like this game has a chance now. That's not good. Okay. That was good. That was so good. Oh boy, that's not good though. Perfect. Perfect. Get in the hole. Oh, I hit it perfect too. Okay. I did not hit that perfect, but it wound up pretty good. All right, man. Monster Bash is really good. Attack from Mars is obviously like one of the standards. I mean, and I'm happy for you guys that have that skinned machine because that's a worthy. That is a worthy of all the skinned machines. That one probably has the best marquee game. Okay, I mean not Twilight Zone. I wish Twilight Zone had it too. I would have got that one because Twilight Zone I feel like deserves its own cabinet. But Addams Family, it's okay. I play that game and it's fun. I played that game in real life, and obviously it's the best-selling pinball machine of all time, so it's got to be pretty good, right? But Attack from Mars is probably the best of the tables that have an actual machine associated with it. Okay. All right, so I got to know that when I get into this multi-ball, I'm in super jackpot mode. That's not good. Bro. Okay, we're good. We're going to get this right here. Watch this. That's a good miss, though. All right, come back to me. Hit it! There we go. And that shot is just hard enough. It's not too hard. It's not too easy. It's just the perfect amount of difficulty, in my opinion. I'm missing it. Should get 1 ball back. I didn't get either of those balls back. You gotta be kidding me. He only gave me the 1. I thought it was gonna give me at least 1 ball back, but it didn't. All right, well, we'll just go for the next ones. We'll just keep going. You know, what else is there to do? There's nothing else to do. But if I do good on this next set of super jackpots, I could get over 4 billion. This is going to be the game. After this game, we will go to Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that game. When I first played it, I hated it, and Ben can tell you, dude. I messaged him on Facebook. I said, this game's terrible. Because I thought it was, man. But then it kind of grew on me a little bit once I figured out what to do. Well, that's not cool. Like that is so satisfying. That's like, man, I look really good there, man. That was cool. Like, I'll see if I can do it again. I did it again. Oh man, I love that. I love that backhand. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Look at that.
Up to the top for jackpot.
Made that look easy.
Your master
Get over here. Get over here. Oh, okay, we'll be there. That's fine. The Williams table, the table's coming out this year, man. How lucky are we? It's gonna be amazing, man. I'm gonna be buying every single one, guys. You don't have this machine now. You're missing. If you have the HD and you've been sitting on the fence about getting the 4K and you haven't gotten it yet, now you're gonna be missing out, man. 2024, you weren't really missing out though, like the first April, May, June, July, August until they did the lag fix. You weren't really missing anything. Then when they fixed the lag, it was like, okay, now you guys are kind of missing out. But now all these tables are going to start coming out in 2025. Now you're going to be completely missing out. Like, I don't know what you're waiting for now. Like, it's going to be amazing. And if anybody does buy a table, find somebody in this chat that has a referral link so they can get their kickback. I don't have one, but help somebody out in the community because you get $50 off and they get a kickback. Do that for them. You know, Chaotix probably got one. Do you have one? I know Retrotech has one. Cornercade has one. Help out one of those guys. I do not have one. Alright, we're going to be in really good shape come this multi-ball, my friend. If we do really good on this multi-ball, we could get the score already. Like, I could see ourselves getting 2 billion plus on this multi-ball. If we do good. And I still got 3 balls left. That was terrible. That was so unlucky. I hit that. I didn't hit it that badly. I hit that one good though. All right, here we go. Come on. I fucking freaking tilted, man. I tried so hard to get into that. I'll just get it back. It's okay. I got so many balls left, and at least I didn't waste my. Oh, it did waste my super jackpot, so now I'm gonna have to do it all over again, which is fine. If there's a lesson to be learned, guys, don't tilt in the super jackpot. That's okay. I'll just get it back. I'll get it back, and it'll be worth more, right? Because those were only the 400s. If I get to the 500s, man, whoo, that's what I would really need to get to, anyways, to break the high score. But now instead of me looking at maybe 6 or 7 billion, I'll be looking at just getting on the back glass. Oh, that's brutal. I was putting way too much body English into that one. That's what this table will do to me, though. Oh, that should have been a volley. Look at this ball. Okay, now it's just being very rude. Get in the hole. The ball is refusing. I'm still on ball 2. I'm throwing this game away, though. Look at that. I didn't hit it that bad. There. Let's get through all the jackpots right here. That's a terrible start. Just terrible. I lost them all. Just start over again.
There it goes. Up to the top for jackpot. Your master up to the top for jackpot.
Let's get one more.
Your master on water fishing.
Oh. All right, this is good. This is good. This is good. Yes. Okay. Now we drain this. We get this ball over here. Look at how. Look at that. It didn't want to cooperate.
Welcome to the
Get over there. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that save. Look at that save, guys. Oh, man. You know what? I'm just going to put this in the hole and I'll take a drink when I get it in there. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. It's not going in. Come on. This is brutal, man. How many times, how many shots have I hit that just didn't go in? All right, I gotta hit that 2 more times and I could get it, guys. One more shot, and I get 4 super jackpots, and I've got the high score. Here we go. 4 super jackpots right here, right now. No tilts. I'm not gonna do that. They drained. They drained immediately. Unbelievable. Look how fast they drained. I got to go through the whole thing again. I'm probably not going to do it. It's probably not going to happen, guys. Almost just drained me right there. I had to get more than 1. We're a long ways away, but we can do it. I mean, I've gotten through a lot. I've never gotten through 5 super jackpots with this low of a score. I have not done very good. The whole thing was when I tilted that one, that was a game killer. Let's wait for a second. All right, now we should be good. Here we go. I'm not gonna count myself out just yet. Not just yet.
There it goes. Up to the top for jackpot.
Oh, that should have been good. Yikes. We can do it. We can do it. It's got to not hit that slingshot like that, though. That is so rude.
Up to the top for jackpot.
See, like this, and then the ball can come down and hit the ball. It's like this. Watch this. That's ideal. Okay, it's gonna give it. This is perfect. This is just fine because I can still hit that, and I would want to drain it anyway. So that's actually just fine. But the ball needs to come back. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now if we get the suit, now if we can restart that multi-ball, we should be good. Okay, I couldn't make the save, guys. It kept coming down the middle, down the middle, down the middle, down the middle, down the middle. But that's how you play that game. If I hadn't have tilted that one super jackpot, I would have been good. We'll come back to this game probably later. But guys, look at how intense that was. That was fun, right? Like, I did pretty good. I didn't get my high score, but I mean, I got a score. Can't believe I tilted that one. Because I think that was on the 400, right? Imagine, like, if I just gotten one, imagine I had gotten 3 of them. That would have been 4 or 5 billion. And then that one when I was on the 500s, I got 1. And the balls drained right after the ball save went away. There was another billion. Oh well. Game's fun. That's how you play that game, guys. I'm still on the back last, but Ben has the high score of the tournament with 4.6 billion. So I'm going to be trying. You know I'm going to be playing that more this week. I mean, I played what, an hour, and I got close. But all right, let's go ahead and here's a little Easter egg for you guys. Like the AtGames, you guys got to fix. Why does Sea of Thieves have a black square around it? Look at when you look at like the wheel. If I go to all tables, it makes it a lot easier to see. Let's go the other way. Like you see, these all have the wheel image where it's a circle, 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 circle. When Sea of Thieves comes, you'll see a black square around it. There it is, right there, black square. What's that all about? You guys got to fix that. Come on now. Come on now. That's the common theme of this Sea of Thieves table, guys. Is it just seems like it lacks the polish. It's a good game. I'm enjoying it, but it seems like it lacks the polish.
Sea of Thieves.
All right. So let's go ahead and move on to the second table of the week. All right, man. Yep, you got that right. Ben's about as good as it gets, man. I'm trying to. When I grow up, I want to be just like him, right? That guy's good. I'm doing my best though. Okay, this table. I said a lot of things last week when I played this. Some of the things are still true. A lot of the things are. I play differently now. You can still go for your kickbacks a lot, but you don't need to go for them in the beginning at all. Just go for the equipment rewards the whole game. Get your kickbacks when you get them, when you can get them, but go for your equipment reward. Okay? Let's make sure my playfield still looks good.
It's time to
my goal is to get $1 billion on this game.
Onward to our
I haven't put nearly as much time into this game as I have Fish Days. It's going to take me a game to get used to what I have to do here. So the equipment rewards, you just go compass, lantern, spyglass.
Hit the right orbit.
You can nudge a lot on this game. You're not if you tilt on this table, man. You were nudging a lot. See now, like this is a good it's a good. Not so much worrying about getting your kickbacks, but getting your ball save is good. I'm not going to try to go for it, though, because the Skeleton Lord's there. I would like to just get the Lantern. Well, we locked one ball. I figured out the easier way to get the kickbacks when you get the Skeleton Lord. Maybe if I can get there, I'll show it to you. You don't even have to worry about trying to hit ramps. There's a way easier way to do this, guys. Watch, like if I can get there, I'll show you.
A flashing orbit.
I didn't want to start
Hole
that.
fort.
This is the worst one, too.
City skellies.
We didn't want to get into this, but we are into this now.
The ship's not sunk yet. Back in the fight. All saves ready.
Oh, that was a miss. I got to get used to the timing because this table has way lower latency than Fishtail. It's not like it doesn't make Fishtails unplayable. It's just it's a different game entirely. And you guys know, it's good. Everybody knows how much the ball floats on this table. It's a little ridiculous. Get out of there.
Save from the depths.
This fort is the bear though, because you got to hit everything. I've gotten pretty good at this though. I can hit everything. And when you go for those center targets, they are very dangerous, but it's a lot less dangerous if you go from the right flipper. If you go from the left flipper, because of the way those are angled, that will shoot straight down. If you go from the right flipper, it's going to shoot it to the left more. Let's get our ball save. Here's how you get a ball save easily. Oh, well, don't do that. You can go for that cannoneer ramp a lot. It's not a hard shot, and you can just keep doing this. And then if you do that, you hope that it stops. That was pretty good. We got our ball save back.
All saves ready.
Okay. It's not how I wanted to do that, but that is how it worked out nonetheless. Okay, look at this ball. Like, why? What is it doing? I mean, I can't even get those other two targets with that flipper anyways. Lucky that stuff. I was about to say lucky that fish showed up, but it actually ended up screwing me over.
Fortune favors the bold.
You don't want to get keel hauled fort right away. I can tell you that. It's the worst of all of them. You have to hit everything. I was very close to completing it. I was a one shot away. It's a good warm. You know, honestly, that was a good warm up though because it got me used. Now I'm used to everything. Right? I had to hit everything there. Now I'm used. Now I'm ready to do everything. Wouldn't mind getting my kickbacks right away.
Forward locked in his bony grass.
I gotta get used to the
Hit the flashing fork.
Magic Pixel launches, because then you don't have like that whatchamacallit, Fishtails just immediately launch the ball when you push the button, but now you have to hold it for a second. In this, to get your kickbacks, whenever the ball launches, just let it go, let it get a light, and let the balls go.
Time to plunder.
Let the balls go. It's gonna launch and it's gonna give you a light.
Another shot and glory awaits.
Now I do this, it'll give me the other light, and then I'll let it go again. And now I'm gonna get my kickbacks.
Back in the fight. Return activated.
I can honestly let it go for a little longer and try to get some other ramps. I guess. That's good enough. We got our kickbacks. That's how you do that. Just let the balls drain and cycle the lights because it shoots out of this very right one. You can get your kickbacks. Now, if I got my ball save, I'd be really good. That wasn't good at all.
Bonus times 2. With a skilled helm at the wheel, we'll sail be secure. All saves ready.
Those naval battles are not as hard as I originally had thought. They're still, the galleon is still almost impossible, but I have beaten it a couple times. Wouldn't recommend, like if you can avoid it, you still want to avoid it, but it is beatable.
Bonus times 4.
Oh, by the way, you can get the extra ball every single solitary time. Oh,
The sea
that is
yields
brutal,
out
man.
once again.
That freaking treasure chest showed up right when I went to go shoot it.
Lost gold fort. All hands to battle. Storm the walls.
I really wanted to get my kickbacks. I just did.
All saves ready.
Oh, I thought I did. I was just a little too late. It's like this mode sucks, but you know, if you get in it, you got to do it. That's just the way it is. You missed. Now you pay the price. This one, at least it's not keel hauled for it, man. That one, like you have to hit the spot targets, and it makes it that much harder. Let's get our ball safe. A lot of this game now, instead of me worrying about the kickback, it's getting this ball save. Just because of how easy it is to hit that ramp. Like, look at that. Like, I'm good now.
Ball save activated.
That wasn't a good shot, though.
Strike that flashing spot target for untold
I looked
riches.
up at the DMD to see how much the freaking untold riches were. Okay, that's brutal, man. Come on. That's the floater ball.
It's time to sail the seas and seek our fortune.
You are going to struggle to stop the ball on these flippers. You will struggle.
Hit the right orbit.
I need to stop hitting the islands. Like once I've started like getting a really high score, I found out that you almost never want to get the islands. You don't want either of them. Because they are essentially worthless.
Forward look in his bony grass.
No death saves
Our
for me.
adventure begins. Fortune
Not happening,
favors
guys.
the bold.
Not doing it.
That is a fortune we'll claim.
Whoa! I did the wrong. I did the Zen one there. Well, I guess it works, but that was a 50% chance I could have tilted. That's funny.
Another shot at glory awaits.
I think that's the first time I hit Lantern the whole game. There we go.
Equipment reward. Bonus times 2. Bonus times 4. Hit the right orbit. Hit the flashing orbit. Bonus times 6. Bonus times 8.
Nice to just get the extra ball right away. Oh boy. That's stupid.
Equipment reward. Bonus times 10.
Alright, here we go.
Hit the right orbit. Hit the flashing orbit.
That was not cool.
Equipment
Extra
reward.
ball.
Extra ball.
You can do that every time, guys. Every ball, even when you're on the extra ball, you can do it. I misspoke last week. I thought it was only at the very first time you were on a ball. No, you can do it every time. So that's honestly like one of the things you would really like to get done first. That fish.
Return is lit.
Oh.
Fortune favors us.
Let's get the skeleton lord. I don't even know why. Something was in my eye there, and I just kind of wanted to break for a second. Okay.
All one lock.
I didn't want to start that multi-ball just yet, so that's good. I'll be damned if I hit that treasure chest, I'll tell you that much. House of Hounds, what are you heading out, buddy? Oh, he said later. Or maybe Luis. Whoever's leaving, thank you for stopping by, guys. Appreciate that. And I know that this isn't, I'm not saying this is the most compelling content there is out there, man. You know, a lot of people don't watch this live either. Most of my, and I'm sure everybody who does YouTube knows, most of my views are after. And it's people that are interested in seeing how you play these tables that probably couldn't watch on a Tuesday night. But everybody that's here, man, I am so happy that you guys are here. It's awesome, man. What a community we've got, huh?
Equipment reward. Why, Miriam? In the right orbit.
Ooh. Oh, man. That ball was a bouncing. Of course, Pete. I'm trying. Yeah. This game, guys, just go for the freaking equipment reward. The whole game. Because not only is it gonna get you a lot of points, that's where you're gonna get your extra ball too. Every time you're hitting it up, and even your misses. Your misses are gonna help you get your extra ball. Can't believe I haven't seen the crack. I guess I wouldn't see the crack because I'm not going for islands. That's another thing about when you go for this strategy. You're not going to get the Kraken hardly at all because you're not going for islands and everything. That needs to hurry up. It did. Let's just go out. All right, we need our ball save, so now we do this. Whoa. Whoa. Whoops. For untold riches. There we go. One more of those. Oh, not good, but I can get it right back. Skeleton Lord. I didn't want to put it in the Skeleton Lord yet. Here, let's try this. No!
Right now, hit that flashing spot target.
Honestly, I don't need my kickbacks yet. I'll save that ball save for helping me. I don't want to complete this. I want to get out of this. I don't want to be in this.
Bonus times 4.
Completing this is way more important than getting my kickbacks. I do not want to be in this mode.
Ball save activated.
Spyglass? Oh, missed barely. Oh, look at the barrel. Look at the barrel showed up. Hopefully it gets out of there in time. Okay, here we go.
Another fortress fall.
Now I got Treasure Island. Boy, I'm just look at this island, huh?
Quick now, hit that flashing
Look at this island. You think it's got enough freaking targets?
Treasure's still out there, and we'll be the ones to find it. No treasure here. We'll dig deeper and strike gold. No gold, no gold.
At any point, this mode could end there. You know, that's the good part of it.
All save activated.
Ooh, wow, that was weird.
A legendary hole.
A legendary hole. That was the worst shot in the world, and it worked out.
If you value your life, get to the cabin. The monster's down! A toast to our victory!
Ooh. Not cool, but we can get that. We can get that ball save back. Ooh. All right, let's get the ball save back. I don't want the skeleton lord. I do not want the skeleton lord. Let's do this. Let's do a little bit of this. Little bit of this. Little bit of that. Ray, I'm here too. I'm actually playing pretty well. I waited too long. He came back. I don't want him right now. I want to just get my ball save. Oh, I missed. Watch, it's gonna go down the middle now. How close am I to that extra ball? I gotta be close. I'm times 8. I'm very close.
Bonus times 10. Equipment reward. Man leads the story.
I was gonna say when I got my when I'm one shot away from the extra ball, that's about time to lose your ball save or to drain. Oh, I'm trying to hit that. I'm trying to hit that one because that's the first one from my reward, right? There we go.
Hit the right extra ball.
See, I got the extra ball again. I wouldn't mind the Skeleton Lord multi-ball now because I can get my kickbacks easily. Kind of just sit back.
Skeleton Lord multi-ball. It's time to plunder. The ship's not sunk yet. Back in the fight. Save from the depths. Another shot at glory awaits.
Oh, I just missed it. Darn it! You see, when you gotta hit, when you're that far away, it is still very difficult.
Jackpot! It's the Boogaloo! Saves ready.
Why would you do that?
Hit the flashing orbit.
Ooh, what the heck kind of bounce is that, huh? Don't you dare. It dared.
The ship has
It dared. Oh, it's gonna do it again. I mean, I could tell from that launch that it was bad news. We are still on ball 1, guys. We're okay. What the heck? Oh, okay. That was lame.
From the depths. The sea yields its bounty once again.
Get that ball saved back. Okay.
All saves ready. Bonus times 2. Break now. Hit that flashing spot target. Equipment reward.
To 18 million already. That's pretty good.
Bonus times 4. Bonus times 6.
The ball stays up there, man. You can get pretty far in your equipment. Oh no! Oh, I thought it was coming a little more right. See, normally I would nudge the table a little bit to give it, but I was like, no, that's good. That's good. It wasn't good. It was at that moment he realized it wasn't good.
Hit the right orbit.
Well, that's we lost the first ball. Game's far from over. That fish, the fish, guys.
The ship has
I believe this, and now the barrel. All right, let's get our ball save, or do that.
Bonus times 2.
See, like right there, I had to nudge that. This is fine.
Let's
I needed
scour
a kind of
the
little bit of a
sands for the
recovery
glitter
here.
of gold.
That's not okay. That right there is not cool. That was not cool at all.
Treasure's still out there, and we'll be the ones to fight it. Bonus times 4. No treasure here. We'll dig deeper and strike gold. Bonus times 6. Treasure's still out there, and we'll be the ones to
Ball
fight.
save.
All saves ready. No treasure here. We'll dig deeper and strike gold yet. Treasure's still out there.
All right, give me
and
this. Give
we'll
me
be the
that
ones
treasure.
to find it.
Well, that wasn't cool. Right there.
No gold, no glory.
No gold, no glory.
Treasure's still
Okay,
out
I know the
there,
treasure's
and
still out
we'll be
there.
the ones to find
Here, it's gonna
it.
hit the fish. Oh, there it did. It did. It hit. The freaking fish showed up, and I knew it was like it's either gonna hit it off the launch, but unfortunately it went past it, and then it just hit it on the way down, and I had no chance. The pin, I'm pretty sure, was all the way down. Well, I threw this game away, guys. I should be at like 600 million right now. I'm not. But we're gonna soldier on. Get a couple extra balls. We could salvage the game.
Bonus times
I haven't been
2.
getting the extra balls though. That's what's killing me. This shot's worth like 20 million, right? Well, I missed it, but it was worth 20 million. 22 million.
Bonus times 4.
Why? I'm missing the spyglass really badly now. When you're missing the spyglass that bad, yeah, the game's just gonna end. You can't hit the outpost 5 times in a row because eventually it's just gonna say nope. It's gonna say yeah, you're done with that. Let's try it again. Fish. It was the fish, man. It really was. I swear. Play one more good game of this, and then we'll play some Pinball Champ. I'll show you how that game works, and then we will pick a game.
Bonus times 4.
We were in like good shape on ball 1 of that game, and just had a bunch of bullcrap happen for a long time. What is going on here? I don't even know what's going on here. I don't know.
With this cannoneer aboard, our cannons will roar like thunder. Hit the flashing orbit.
What was the worst is when I let that ball just go. That should never happen.
Equipment reward. Gear up and let's sail.
Ooh, how did I miss that? Here's the death save. So I could have saved it there, but guys, if you're doing that, there's your. If anybody wants to come back and look, and you found that little nugget, congratulations.
It's time to sail the seas and seek our
That's
fortune.
how you keep that game going.
Onward to our destiny.
You're a cheater if you do that. You're cheating. You bunch of cheaters. That's a little nugget for anybody who was watching the stream intently. I will say nothing else about it.
Will sail true. Hit the right orbit.
They shouldn't allow you to do that, honestly.
Hit the flashing orbit.
Play a couple more games.
Our adventure begins. Fortune favors the bold, and it's a fortune will
Pete, good seeing you, buddy. Absolutely, have a good one. Well, this is not cool. Look at this. Look at it.
Hit the right orbit.
Oh, jeez. That was military pinball. Left, right. Left, right.
Hit the flashing orbit.
Get out of town. Alright, I've about had it with this game. So let's play some Pinball Champ. We'll come back. The thing is, though, guys, I played that game a lot last week. If you guys are really interested in that game, I would recommend watching my last stream. Let's see what the leaderboard looks like. Okay, so I still got it. Chilada. Dude, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Chilada Love? Yeah, and then Shelton. I don't know who Shelton is. Chaotic and Skull Joe. House of Hounds, you still on there? You're still 10. Look at that. You were going down, 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 and then it stops. Good seeing you too, Retro Tech. Guys, if you don't mind, don't mind, but I mean, go look at his channel after you get done watching my stream. If you're interested, if you're really interested in some of these like these newer tables that are coming out, he plays through them, and he goes really in depth about everything. I always just focus on like what you want to do to score, but a lot of these tables, like that game in particular, like this game here, it has so much to offer. Like, look at that's not. If I go to the rules here, right? Like, dude, if you look at the rules on this game, like it's like a chapter book. It's like a novel, right? And a lot of people like that's one thing that Gottlieb. The tables look terrible and the physics are not any good, but their table guides are amazing, right? Pictures and arrows and they're long, but they're very engaging, and you can sit there and have a field day reading going through it. This, who wants to read that? Do any of you guys like so you guys tell me in the chat when you get a new table, right? What do? Me personally, okay, it's when it comes to like a Magic Pixel table, because I know every single Magic Pixel table is gonna have that on there, right? It's gonna have if you were scrolling, it's like 5 pages of text. So what I normally do is I open it up and I just scroll through it kind of fast and see if anything catches my eye. Like on this, I was like, wow, there's a lot of islands. I saw that, and then the next thing I do is I look for multi-ball, right? Which it turns out on this table was completely worthless. But apart from that, I kind of just, on these Magic Pixel tables, I kind of don't go through rules. I play the table, and I'm watching the DMD as I play, and I say, okay, wait a minute, I just got a lot of points there. I don't know what that was, but that was good. I got a lot of points there. Or like, I saw the equipment reward, it kept pumping up every time I hit the bumpers. I was like, what's that all about? Because that looks like you can get pretty high. And then I go into the rules. So it is nice because it's actually not easy though, but it has mostly everything you need to know. But dude, if you guys have any of the Gottlieb packs, go look at their guides. Okay, tell me how much better a Gottlieb or Farsight table guide is than Magic Pixel. Okay, and I'm not saying Magic Pixel has to do it. I'm not saying that it's bad that they don't, but how much better it is. Because like, dude, like when I learned how to play Bone Busters, right, I had no idea how to play that game, but I was like, okay, I guess multi-ball is kind of good, but I don't know much about it. And then I went to the multi-ball guide, like part of the guide, because and they have like their guide. It's not just one page of text, right? It's got tabs and everything. Like it's got like all sorts of sections. Like there might be 300 pages of all sorts of information, but they're all sorted out, so you can go to exactly what you want to do without having to go through everything. Right, and I went through it. I read it, and I was like, man, that really helped me out a lot. But what do you guys do? That's what I do. Most of the time, I kind of just shoot the ball around and figure it out. Like this game, I didn't even read. So this is the opposite end of the coin, right? So this is still Magic Pixel, right? This is why I like these EM tables. Look at the rules on this one. Now tell me you can't figure out the table from that. Okay? A lot of these old EM style tables, like, not very in depth. Okay? Which I like. I like not having to sit here and go, what the hell am I doing? I don't have to do that. I look here and I'm like, okay, you got white targets, blue targets, high level deck, and a spinner. Okay, cool. And then I found out, okay, so the whole game is you're scoring from the spinner, and you're getting the extra balls through the blue targets and the upper level. So the very first goal in this game is to get your extra ball. How do you get an extra ball? There's two separate ways to get an extra ball, okay? Every time so there's two sets of drop-down targets, okay? There's these on the left and these on the right. If you knock them down, if you knock the whole set down, it'll advance this orange special, okay? You see how there's no lights lit up here for the orange special? You knock all four of those or all three of those down, it'll light up to 100,000. You knock another set down, it does the 200,000. You knock another set down, it does the 300,000. And then if you knock the fourth set down, it'll say shoot the special. The orange special will be lit. That's your extra ball. So you have to knock down 4 sets of blue targets. Every time you knock down a set of targets, I think the first one doesn't count, but every time after that, you'll increase this time over here. This time is how much time you have in this upper level. You see there's an upper level there. It's kind of hard to see because it's second playfield over top of another playfield, but that is a piece of glass or plexiglass up there. It's another level, okay? And there's 5 spot targets up there that's spelled champ, okay? All the way at the top here, champ. If you knock all 5 of those down, you'll advance this special here that says champ. The first time will be P, then you go M, A, H, and then after the 5th time, it'll say shoot the. I think it says shoot the special, but now it's the red special. Okay, that one's a lot harder to get, and that one is a lot more. You kind of keep it in your back pocket. Like if you get kind of in trouble, you can have it where that one's already close to being done, and that's kind of like your get out of jail free card. But a lot of it, like in the very beginning of the game, I'm trying to get this orange special cooking. Oh, so now that we're going to do that, I almost forgot to do the transition. Wingo says I watched Tomato Grass. That's pretty good. You can watch Retro Tech too. He probably, if it's a newer table, he's probably going to go through it. But I go through. He does go through the Flipper Friends tables, but I go I'm really focused on getting that high score, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I think we're good now. So one thing about this table in particular, okay, is it's very hard to get the balls trapped in the flippers. Miko, you can't do that, okay? Stop that. It's very hard to get the balls trapped in the flippers, and you can't do that pass, right? Like if I wanted to do this pass, like I would never want to go to the right flipper here, but let's say I did, right? If I try to pass that, it works sometimes, but then it's really hard to get the ball stopped. And then sometimes you'll try to do that, like if I wanted to do it here, and it'll just go right down the middle. And it's like, well, then what was the whole point of doing that, right? Like that's dumb. So I don't even, like, that is completely out the window for me in this game. I don't do it, okay? Never. Don't do it. What I'm trying to do here is get these drop targets. But let's say, once you get the drop targets, the way you get, like, you're not going to score a lot of points getting your drop targets. That's how you just get your extra ball, right? To get a score, like to start scoring points, you hit this spinner that says Pinball Champ over here. Okay? You hit that spinner. It gives you a certain number of points depending on how hard it goes through there. But basically, you're getting one of two. You're either getting no points or you're getting 500,000. You can't even see it, but I'm sure if I looked at the real table, if you actually look under there, it probably like it only goes to 120,000 here. But if you go all the way up to the top, it probably goes up to 500,000. Okay? If you shoot it up there, you see how my score is 40,000. Let's see if I can hit it. Now it's fun. See how I just got 500,000 there? That's how you get the score. Now, when you don't have an extra ball, you kind of like, if I get on the left flipper, I kind of always, I'm always going for that shot, unless I'm trying to get to the upper level, which I'm not trying to do now. I've only got 5 seconds. But I'm almost always trying to hit that spinner. And then sometimes if I'm a little early or I'm a little late, that's how I'll get rid of those drop targets on the right. But if I'm on this right flipper, I'm absolutely going for these drop targets on the left. See how I went a little early there. And I got the one. See, like here, I'm going for these. Oh, I gotta get my timing right. Actually, I'm hitting that way too early. Oh, by the way, the outlane configuration, if you guys have never played this table, let's turn this up a little bit. If you guys have never played this table, okay, the outlane configuration is unique on this table, right? So there's an in lane, there's a second lane, that's your out lane. There's 3 lanes there. The middle one is the out lane, okay? If it goes in the far right, it just shoots it up here. Half the time it goes to the special. The other half of the time it goes right to the top or the second to the top drop target. But so you don't want to get it in that middle one. And some like because there's no post on the top of that out lane, okay? So if the ball goes in there, you can get it out of there, okay? If you start nudging, like, and you can do spam nudges because this is a Zachariah table, right? You can spam nudge it out of there, right? But a lot of times, man, as soon as it starts going in there, you're almost kind of done. All right, that's why you need to get your extra balls because that's where you're gonna die. Like I almost lost right there. That wouldn't have been cool.
Go to the bottom level board.
See, like that was it. That was that. I will start over. This is a restart heavy game because you want to be set up because the thing is like this is a game where if you get set up on that first ball, you can get into a spot, right, where like let's say you get the orange special, right? Now you're going to be half going for score, half you actually kind of want to get that red special filled out most of the way. So that way when you do lose, right, you lose that ball, you're going to be very close to that red special that I mean, honestly, you're going to be trying to get the orange special again, like you're going to be trying to get that lit, but you'll get that red special very close because that's your get out of jail free card. Like if you drain and let's say you're not close to getting that orange special again, you could go for the red one. And you can be right back at it. But this is a game where like you want to get set up on ball 1 because otherwise you could just have it like be where the game's over in a minute. You don't want that. You want to be going for a while. All right, here's the upper level. I recommend going for the center targets because the ball shoots around a lot faster, and you can kind of because it like if you kind of just like try to shoot that C from the left or the P from the right, it doesn't go very fast, and the more time that ball is sitting up there doing nothing, you're just wasting time. And my finger got kind of locked up. But I actually could have saved that one. If I had really hit that nudge button a good 5 or 6 times in very quick succession, I could have saved that.
Go for the on-level board. Go for the on-level board.
Okay. That terrible shot. See, like that's how you would that's how you basically get your red special. So when eventually I do get to a point where let's say I get the orange special and I'm going to be going for that red special, you actually don't want to complete it right away. You only want to get that last letter, that C, when you're ready to get it. Because if you get that, like you can't stack extra balls, right? It's one and done. Once you have this shoot again lit up, that's it. You can get 10 specials, but you're only going to get 1 ball extra. Okay? So you don't want to lose all your progress on that red special just going for nothing if you've already got an extra ball. Leave that at 4. Okay? Like I said, that's your get out of jail free card.
Well done.
See, like if I go for this P, it's not going to go very fast. Oh, Lord. Oh. But see, I'm in a unique position here, right? I'm only 1 drop target away from lighting up that orange special. You see, I've got 3 lights there. 1, 2, 3. If I hit that drop target or those 2, it will light the special. Now, I'm not going to go for that target because that, if you start going for that, you're actually kind of you're risking getting over here or going in the middle. But I'm very close to, at some point, I'll be one of these sides is going to get completed. At some point, I'm going to be good here. It'll say shoot the special.
Shoot the special. Go for the on-level board.
Now, so when you go for this special shot, it's honestly way easier to go for that shot from the left flipper. But I'm going to go for it from the right. I'm going to do it. And miss. But now I'm on the left. See, so now my shoot again's lit. What I really want to do doesn't matter that I tilted. No, it does matter. Okay, I learned something that game. If you tilt, which I don't even know why I tilted there. I only did 1 nudge. You lose your extra ball. I didn't know that. So don't tilt. If you got the extra ball, I mean that was just bad luck. Like I there's nothing I would do differently there. But let's say the ball was going towards that out lane and you had your extra ball. Don't try too hard to save it. Because you're gonna lose your ball. I'll get that right back though. The only thing that sucks is that I was really far in that red special. You don't usually get that far that fast.
5, 4, 3.
It's pretty good for 10 seconds. I'll play this a couple times, and then we're gonna go back to fishtails, guys, because that's the table that I need to get my score. You know what I mean? I've already got the high score on this one. Although I'm only like an inch above Ben, and we haven't touched the #1 score in the backlash yet. So you know he might have already gotten it by now, but you know he's coming for it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's no good. This other stuff, like that left lane, I'm just gonna keep going. With that, like that left lane, I don't know what that stuff is. I don't know. It's not. Well, all I know is that it's not worth anything. It's not how you're gonna get. I mean, maybe it is worth something, but that's not how I got my score. You can get if you can get into a groove where that was no good. That's no good. All right, I'm gonna play one more game. One more. I'm gonna play all 3 balls. Because the way this game works is that you, on ball 3, you start earning your bonus time. If I read it correctly, every 3rd target you hit, you add like a couple seconds or something. So your 3rd ball is where you're going to get all your bonus time. Once you get the bonus time, okay, that doesn't count. Once you get the bonus time, you don't care about worrying about getting an extra ball. You're just going to be trying to shoot that spinner the entire time because you could get a couple million points. If you have like a minute of bonus time, that could be a couple million. Here's a okay, I can't do it. You can backhand that spinner, but the ball's got to be moving. Okay, I'm trying to get really fancy. I'd like to get a game that I can get more than a million on the first ball, then I'll finish the game. Should just go for the spinner then, right? Let's do 2 spinner shots and I'll be locked in.
Well done.
No, that's not well done. I don't want to be up here.
4, 3.
I couldn't even finish one set. I did. One. I got the P. P secured.
Go for the high level board. Well done. 5.
Can I miss that again? Here's the backhand. It's actually not hard to backhand that at all. Like this? Oh. I was trying to do it right there. I missed it. This is acting strange. Oh, here we go, right here. That's the backhand.
Go for the high level board.
What a joke! This game's a grind fest, and I don't want to spend more than a half hour on the stream doing this game, but I wanted to show you how to do it, right? And I'll show you what the end of the game looks like. We'll see how much I can salvage of this. Ooh, I didn't hit that?
Go for the high level board.
What is this? not going to do it again. Oh my goodness, come on now.
Go for the high level board.
I was going a long time without hitting anything there. Has anybody else? It's not on these Zachariah tables, but it's funny. Have you ever played one of the Williams tables and you've gone so long without hitting something that it starts doing the ball fine? I think I always laugh when that happens because I'm like, yeah, I know, game. You don't got to tell me that I suck. I've literally gone a whole minute without hitting a thing. I've gotten 0 points in a minute. I think it's funny. Because that's what happens on the real tables, right? You go a certain amount of time with getting no points. It thinks the ball's stuck. We got the red special lit. I shouldn't have done that, but we're just going to... You know what? I'm not really that concerned about this game. I didn't think I was that close to completing it. I thought I still had another one. This is how you get the red special. You can also get it, like if it goes in that right lane where it launches the ball out, it'll go right to it. Oh. By the way, it almost never goes out that. Don't even worry about that left out lane. It almost never goes out there. So I never panic if it's looking like it's even close to getting over there, because it barely ever does. And if it does, then that just sucks. You know what I mean? But don't panic. Don't worry about it. Let's get that orange special. See, it was honestly a good time to drain because I still had my special. If I was gonna drain them, okay. Well, now I got nothing, right? Now I have 0 progress on my orange and my red special. Just how I like it. I like being an underdog. Whoa.
Well done.
Okay. Oh, I should have hit the P. That was stupid.
Go for the high level board.
This game could end up being okay. Oh, I should have tilted there, but it gave it to me. A shot there, huh? I only need to get 1 more. Then I'm going to leave it. You know what? I'm going to go for it. No, I'm not going to get it. Because I'm really far from that orange special. I wouldn't mind getting that. See, like if it had tried to go out there was pretty much nothing I could do about it. All right, let's get those last 2. We have no time, but we're gonna do it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You son of a! Oh! All right, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Don't do this.
Go for the high level board.
I'm gonna get my orange special almost.
Go for the high level board.
We're very close to the orange. I'm not gonna go for it because we're very close to the orange special, and then we can leave that. It might be a mistake, but we got nothing to lose here. We've got nothing to lose. This game is a nothing game. This is absolutely what you would want to do here. Just like that. Now we go for scoring. Oh, we just drained right away. That is funny. Okay. But see, I saved that red special because I'm still only 1 away. Yeah, Wingo, you know, if you just get good at hitting that spinner, and you might not even realize how much it's worth, but if you just get good at that and you get a game where you can do that for like a solid minute, you're going to be doing really good. But it's knowing how this extra ball scheme works that is going to make it a lot easier. See, like, I'm very close to being okay here because I only have to hit, I got 20 seconds up there if I get back up there to finish that champ and I hit the red special and I got my extra ball back again. Look at this. You bastard.
Go to the high level board.
I'm trying to go for the high level board, okay? It's not as easy as you make it sound. Here we go. This is easy.
Well done.
Just don't go down. I got more than enough time. Okay, there we go. I mean, these are worth nothing. I don't need to save my time.
5, 4,
They give you 50,000 if every time you hit one, so I'll just go for them. Okay, now we got to hit the red, which is that left shot here. Oh! Get in there! Oh! It should have just given it to me right there. That would have been really nice. There we go. Got it. I didn't need to hit it again. Oh, I almost got 2 backhands there.
Go to the high level board.
Okay, here we go. Now we're in line to just start going for the score. Start going for that spinner. We're in very good shape here. Doesn't matter. But see, like, I got that special there, but there's not much I can do. I mean, I had to hit the ball. Now this, we do want to get this closer because now we're going to restart our progress. And we want to get that back up to 4 again. Why wouldn't you? Ooh.
Go to the high level board.
Oh, I missed. Missed again.
Well done.
Ooh. There you go. Oh, come on. I'm trying to hit the spinner. It's just fine. Look how close we are to getting that champ again. And we're close to our orange special. We are just fine and dandy. This is usually about the time that it drains. I was literally... Guys, I was in the middle of saying it. So good. So good. We're on our last ball, though. But this is the ball that you want to get a lot of targets, right? Because this is where you're going to start... You're going to start getting your bonus time.
Well done.
That was terrible.
5, 4, 3,
How about that for a special? Get up there.
Special.
Either special. You'd want to go for the red special preferably, but I'm on this flipper, so we hit the orange special. I'm okay with that because I literally just got the special. I still got the red. I'm okay with that. If there was ever a time for it to really screw me over, it was right there. Because I can just do this now. I missed. What can I say, guys? I missed again. Alright, I'm not going to miss 3 times in a row. I did miss 3 times in a row. 4 times in a row? Nope.
Well done.
Did you guys love this game? Wow! All I can say. You go the whole game, and you don't get it down there. You get it down there, what, the one time? And then it boom, 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 boom. What are you going to do? Nothing. That's what you do. All right, guys. Let's go back to some fishtails. That was funny. If that doesn't tell you everything that's what's terrible about pinball. I'm going to play this for the rest of the stream, probably another hour. Wasn't that fun? It was looking good that game too, man. That's the worst part about it. But at any moment, the game can just decide you are done, my friend. It was a valiant effort, but now you're done. Let's get back into the groove with this one. Okay. I guess I didn't hit that good enough, guys. I guess I didn't hit that shot good enough. Could have fooled me. I'm I'm still just like in awe. It's so funny. All right. Let's catch up on chat a little bit. It looks like I gotta start interacting with you guys a little bit. So many women's tables not done yet. Nice. Well, it looks like 2025. It looks like they're. I hope that what they have on the schedule. I mean, guys. I mean, how many times were they backing off of schedules in 2024? I mean, not so much really Zen though. It was just they had to fix the lag, but it was more the Magic Pixel releases. They were just delaying. So I'm hoping that the Zen ones actually do come to fruition. I find it funny that they actually kind of narrowed down when they were going to release stuff. It was almost kind of instead of doing I don't think they did certain days, but I think they did months or weeks. They almost could have just did quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Give yourself a little bit of a buffer, because damn well when June rolls around and we don't get the one Star Wars table, there's going to be an uproar. But as far as their Zen releases, they've been on par. Okay. Yeah, that Black Knight 2000 is part of that newest pack that just got released on FX, right? Which has got Black Knight 2000, Bonsai Run, and I don't remember what the other one was. It looked like it could look cool. Black Knight 2000 looks like a sick table. I've never played it. I don't have any experience with it, but it looks sick. Well, how about that one game of the fishtails that I had, man? Okay, I'm gonna get mad thinking about it. I tilted that super jackpot. Can you believe that? Have you ever seen that? Oh, why did you do that?
Up to the top for jackpot.
I'll still get the jackpot, but now I gotta. I didn't have my finger on the button. I didn't have my finger on the button, man. See, I gotta get back into in the mood of playing Zen. Because when I'm playing Magic Pixel, and honestly, when I'm playing in real life, I don't have to worry about the D-pad. But this is more video game, right? I gotta be ready for that, because if I'm not, you're gonna see what just happened. Because when I do the up nudge, guys, I don't physically nudge the machine. Like this right here, I'm using the button. I use the up button when I do that. When I do left and right nudges, I use the buttons on the machine, like these buttons, by the flippers. But I never really nudge the machine. Because this, to me, it's just a completely separate entity of playing real pinball. It's just different. When I'm playing real pinball, I do one thing, and when I'm playing this, I do something else. That was a mistake.
Up to the top for jackpot.
Pretty decent. Perfect. Come down and hit this perfectly. That looks good. No. That was pretty cool, huh? Guys, I'm not bad. I'm not bad at pinball, right? I think I'm okay. That sucked. That was not that bad of a shot. It just didn't work out. The worst time to drain. That's a good shot there, though, huh? Sick! What's Brad got to say? That is true, Wingo. And I'm telling anybody, yeah, the roadmap. Yeah, I'm not saying there's any problem with it. It's actually super transparent and awesome that they have a real path forward. And Wingo, you're absolutely right. And I would urge anybody, okay, anybody who is on the fence of getting a 4K, like a guy like my dad, who was on the fence, just buy the 4K, guys. If you can sell your HD, great. If you have an HD and you just don't, I don't feel like I need it. Sorry, you need it. All the good games are on the 4K now, and you just have to do it. Buy the 4K. 2025 is going to be amazing. But regardless, dude, for those of us who have this, aren't you excited? I am. Dude, think of the Star Wars mania, man. How many Star Wars tables? And they're all good ones. I've played a couple of them. Okay? I know some of them are really good. Oh, that's brutal. It's giving it back to me though. I guess 3 misses that they all came right back. 4 misses, they all came right back. 5 misses. 6 misses. Ha ha ha! I didn't want to do 7 misses, I'll tell you that. I don't care about that ball. That ball had no business being with me. What in the world? Dude, I hit that perfectly. That was brutal. That was just brutal, man. Like, that wasn't even fair. I'll get it back. Oh. I'm starting over. I want to get through the super jackpot. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. This is by far my favorite, though. It is my favorite. Yeah, the native versions are just going to be... It's just... Whether or not they're better, that's going to be up to, that's going to be up to whatever however it goes, right? But a native table, even if it's like 20% worse, it's just way better in my opinion. And I don't even run OTG, but even if I did, it just seems like how much nicer is it for the table to just be on the freaking machine? I don't have to do anything. I don't have to. It's one less button press. That alone is worth it to me. I don't have to go anywhere else and hit anything. I load up the machine and it's there. It's ready to go, and it's pretty good. I mean, and people are more than welcome to disagree. I know there's a lot of people that are super into OTG and super into getting this machine to run like a real pinball thing. I'm not that. That's not me. Okay, and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's bad to be like that. but that's not me. They doing these packs like this and having all these native tables is for a guy like me. I want to just fire this up and play. I don't want to have to worry about my graphics card's not good enough to run this, and I gotta buy this thing, and I gotta make sure that I got the table running appropriately on VPX, and I don't want to do that. Okay. And listen, if you guys are doing that, you probably hear me saying that, and you're going, "Geez, dude, it's not that hard, man. It doesn't matter. I don't want to do it. Okay, I don't want to." And I'm definitely, there's no way that I'm alone on that. And it was even like with this VPX standalone, which I'm really, I gotta go for the extra ball, by the way. I'm kind of bummed that it's kind of like dying out a little bit. They're kind of trying to do a little bit with it, but it's, for the most part, it's not looking good, right? I'm kind of bummed about that. But I did a stream. This was months ago, right? They gave me beta access, and I got to do it, right? And I found out immediately that it wasn't for me. And I repeatedly, when I said it doesn't mean that I'm in no way, shape, or form saying it's bad. It's just not for me. Because I just don't want to do that. I guess, yeah, it's sick. It's sick having the option to have, how many tables are now that repo now? 300, 400. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Some of those are not very good though. I didn't say that, but I just said it. But that is sick, man. And it's a shame that a lot of these people like Chaotic put in a lot of work, and I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going into that drama, because if you guys know anything about me, this is a drama-free channel. I do not entertain that. I don't do anything like that. Just know that I have no interest in OTG. Which is why the fact that they're bringing all these tables native is awesome, bro. I'm so excited. 2025 is going to be crazy good. And y'all are missing out if you don't got this. Wingo, you said you got this 2 weeks ago. I'll tell you, man, when I first got my 4K, I played it. I mean, I work a 40-hour-a-week job, right? I probably was still playing it 50 hours a week. I was playing it 6 hours every day. I'd play it from the time I got home until midnight. Much to the chagrin of my wife, but I think she's okay. I think we're doing all right. Oh, what is that? Okay. See, now I got one more nudge left. Oh, I got two more nudges left. And there goes the ball. I'm gonna get a game here going. That should not have launched already. Yeah, Brad, good seeing you, buddy. Hope you have a good night, buddy. Glad you could stop by, guys. I think Brad, it was you, right? I mean, he's not here anymore, but I think he just hit 100 million views, guys. If you're not subscribed to Papa Brad, you need to be. Listen, I normally don't. I don't spend a lot of time on my streams going through who you should and shouldn't be subscribed to, but there's a couple channels you need to be subscribed to. First and foremost, me being selfish. If you're new here, just subscribe, man. Throw me a bone. You know, that's. I've gotten like 50 subscribers in the last 2 weeks. That's awesome, man. I'm getting there. I'm really far away from 500. I mean, that's the ultimate goal is 500, right? But I'm a little far away from that. But I mean, I'm not putting the extra effort that I would need to. Like, I need to start putting. What I really need to do is what I was working on a long time ago, which would be way better now. Guys, tell me if this isn't the thing that I should do. Start doing a series of like videos that are maybe like one or two, like not one or two, but maybe 2 or 3 minutes long of just basic tutorial, not table-specific stuff, 4K AtGames pinball stuff. Like the first video would just be like going from just going like haywire to like the first lesson is get the ball under control. Okay, so like one thing would be like, okay, on this table, like don't just do this. Don't just have the ball just start flipping the ball around, right? Don't just start doing that, right? Instead, learn a table of how a ball can be trapped. You want to trap a ball a lot of the time. You want to trap it on this flipper, right? You can learn very fast on this table that the right orbit and the left orbit can come to the left flipper, and that the left orbit can come to the right flipper. So like in another case, like if I launch this off and it goes all the way around, I can dead flip it and it goes over here. The very first thing, more important than anything, to go from just flipping the ball around and just whatever you hit, the very first step in getting good, I actually wasn't going for the fish finder. That was amazing, actually. The very first step in getting good is changing your game from going from just flipping the ball around to trapping it. Then like step 2 would be like, okay, how do you go from like what, or maybe phase 2 would just be like basic saves, right? Like, you know, determining when you need to let the ball come and hit the flipper versus when you need to actually hit the flipper to save it, and then maybe at the end throw in like a slap save. Like if the ball's coming down towards the middle, you have to nudge it when you go to hit the flipper because it moves the flipper over a little bit. Then like phase 3 would be like, okay, how do you go from one flipper to another? Let's say this is probably more like phase 2 because phase 1 is getting on the flipper. Phase 2 would probably be, okay, if you're on a flipper, how do you get to the other one? Okay, well, there's a bunch of ways, okay? The easiest way is just learn the table you're playing. Learn that, okay, if I'm playing this table, I might not be able to do a flipper pass. I might not be able to do a post pass, but a good way to get from this flipper to this flipper would just be, okay, I'm going to hit that starboard ramp. Okay? You can do that. There's no reason why you can't do everything that I do as far as getting a high score without, and you don't have to do any of that flipper pass stuff. Just get used to every table, figuring out how to go from there to there, right? That's the kind of stuff that I need to start thinking about. But I mean, production value goes up, like it's a lot more effort, right? Like doing this stream, I've worked really hard getting this going, but you know, it's very like now it's second, like it's not hard for me to do. Like it's hard for me to get all the transitions, like the videos and stuff, and making sure my camera's set up right. But as far as after that, that's it. I don't have to do any editing. Like if somebody mouths off in the chat, then I might have to do it. But you know, I don't have to do any editing or really anything. And you know, if I'm going to start doing videos, I got to start doing editing. But that's why I think I just want to do videos that are short and tutorials, because there's a lot of things that I think people aren't doing that they need to be doing. Like right here, okay? This would not be a video 1, video 2, maybe probably not even a video 3. But if you want to dive deep into how to get good at this machine, you need to be like, if you're looking at this situation, right? If you don't really know what to do, you might be looking at, how in the world am I going to hit that caster club block? Okay, well, there's a couple ways you can do it, right? One thing you can do is a post pass, which I would not recommend. On Gottlieb tables and on some Zachariah tables, I would recommend it. On Zen tables, this one is probably the most receptive to it, but I wouldn't recommend it, okay? So throw that out. What else? Well, the easiest thing that, like I said, was to go from the right flipper to the left flipper. You would want to get used to a table, and maybe there's a ramp that will go over there. Well, what can I do here? Well, that port ramp, okay, that's just the opposite of the starboard ramp. If I hit that port ramp, it'll bring it right over to this left flipper, and then I'll be ready to go. So, hey, that's pretty good. One other thing that is probably the best option if you can learn it, but it's one of the harder things, but it's what I'm going to do, is learn how to do those nudge passes. Because on this particular table, the nudge pass from the right flipper to the left flipper goes right into the lock if you time it like this. I did the nudge pass a little too early there, but now I'm over here. I got lucky, but that could. Well, I'll try it again. Right? Let's try it again. That's how you do that, okay? There's so many things that I'm doing that I can imagine a lot of people are not doing, okay? And if you don't have a real keen eye, you might not even see it. You might just glance over it. Like, you know how many times it was funny because I actually kind of when I was playing that Charlie Brown Christmas table, right? I was like, I know it's going to get really annoying, but it actually might be a pretty good indication because every time you nudge on Charlie Brown Christmas, all the lights turn off, right? And I was like, yeah, that might get really annoying, but that might actually show people, like, if you're going to play these, like, for real, like, if you want to get really good at these games, you're nudging all the time, okay? 50% of the time the ball is coming to the flippers, even if you don't have to make a slap save, you're nudging it just to make it better, right? I was like, that table is going to show people, maybe people are not even going to notice, but that table is going to show people how much you have to nudge. You're nudging all the time, okay? So that's something that's going to be in the works. If I really, really, really wanted to get to 500, that's something that I have to do. I'm not going to get to 500 subscribers just doing this. This is great. I could probably get up to 200 and some. There's still some people that would probably like to watch this, but this has a limit, and I'm probably getting close. Oh, that should have been good. Hit the ball. Oh, it hit the ball and then moved the other ball. Stupid. All right, well, I'm not going to get that jackpot. Maybe I could get it right here. No, I tried. I didn't. I'll start over. I think I was talking a little bit in that game, don't you think? Like, and like one thing that you guys, it's not so important on this table, but like Ben can tell you, Ben, you took my tips and ran with it on Star Trek: The Next Generation, right? You can't trap on the flippers like that most of the time. But if you do that little nudge when the ball's coming in the little rail, you can. Now, on this table, most of the time, like if I hit that port ramp, if I hold that up, it'll probably stay there. But as insurance, I'm almost always nudging it when it comes out of there because that takes all the momentum off. All right. We need to get this. See, like right there, I'm nudging. I had to nudge there. If you don't nudge, it's probably out. Oh, I missed. Yep, I knew it because that if it comes, so when it comes down the rail, it's actually coming in just a little bit below the post, right? If it's coming in dead from like above the post, it's actually coming in with a lot more momentum than if it comes in from the rail. So I should have known, but I didn't do it. So like that, when that dropped, it was actually a little below the post when it came in there. But yeah, I had started trying to make some of those videos months ago, right? Which I'm glad I didn't post, right? I'm actually very glad I didn't post because it's complete. My game is so much different now. I don't play even remotely the same as how I played before, right? Like, if you guys go back and watch some of my older streams, most of the time on those Zachariah tables, I wasn't doing any sort of slap saves. I was always just hitting both flippers at the same time, and I was like, you know, it's different every table how close they are together, but hopefully they're close enough. And it's like, that's just, yeah, that can work, and I'm sure a lot of people do it. I did it for a long time, and I was getting high scores. But I've realized that that's just not the way to go. You're taking way too much chance, and you have to time it absolutely perfectly. When you're nudging, you don't have to time a lot of stuff perfectly. You got to time it just close. Like that little pass there, that probably wasn't perfect, but it was good enough. But like if that ball comes down the middle and I try to do that, I have to do that perfect. And if there's one thing I've learned about pinball, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. You got to minimize how much skill you need. Do things that are just easier. If it's easier, just do it easier. There's a lot of things that you can do way easier than what you're probably doing. And I'm not a master. There's a lot of things that I could probably do better. Got that in the nick of time, man. I'll tell you that. Oh. Alright, we got one jackpot. Whoop-de-freaking do.
Get in the tournament now!
I do love this game, though, guys. This game is not getting enough love, man. Guys, this... if you... I mean, I understand it, like, you know, if it seems really hard, then, yeah, I guess I get that you don't really care for this game. But, like, one day, if you get good, and you really want a good challenge, play this game and see how you stack up. Okay? Because if you're playing this game and you're not getting, you can't get a game above 3 billion, then go watch my tutorials, right? Okay, that's, I'm not gonna be like that, but that would be, you know, that would be the catch, right? This game, I feel like, is the litmus test of your skills, because it brings everything together. This game has everything.
There it goes! Up to the top!
Oh my god. Here we go. Little pass. Stop. Nope. Oh, I thought that was going to be perfect. Look at that! Right in the nick of time. Look at that. The ball even shot it early because it's like, there's no way you got that. We need to hit this. Dude, how in the world? Dude, I flicked that. I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm in good shape now because I want to drain that ball anyways. But dude, I flipped that flipper like 4 times and it didn't hit it. The ball was just suspended in animation. It's all good. I was going to drain that anyways. Hey, I got my extra ball. That's cool.
Welcome to the fishing tournament.
All right. If you guys don't mind, though, that one video I went super overboard asking. Guys, I'm not a beggar, okay? But if you guys don't mind, if you haven't hit that like, it helps me out. It helps me know when I'm doing good and when I'm not doing good. There's a couple of videos that got some dislikes, right? And I'm like, damn, what did I do wrong? And then I watched it back and I'm like, oh, dude, I was kind of an asshole there. I play very animated, guys, and that's just what I do. Then, if you ever do want to get into streaming or gameplay, and you like, I'm sure you can figure it out. Okay, it's not rocket science, right? But if you do need any help, just let me know, bro. Nobody helped me out. I did this all myself. I'm not saying that as a brag. I'm saying that that's just a fact of the matter. Is that when I started doing this, ain't nobody helping me. And there's not a lot of examples to go off of either. You know what I mean? Like when I started my stream, I watched a couple of videos of some guys who were pinball streamers, and I saw, for the most part, I saw I honestly learned more about things to not do when I watched some of their streams. They had the play field like on the side. Like it was on the side of the screen. I'm like, okay, listen. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about streaming, and I don't know a whole lot about videos and graphic design and everything. And if anything, I could probably reduce the borders a little bit. But a lot of these guys had the playfield off to like the side of the screen. I'm like, okay, listen. People are going to be watching the playfield 90% of the time that they're going to be watching the video. Wouldn't you want to put that like in the middle? Like, yeah, you can have stuff on the side, this side, and stuff on this side, but like the middle of the video should be the focus, not the corner. So, I honestly learned a lot more about what to not do watching other people. And hopefully, I'm kind of setting a benchmark. I'm hoping that people can look at this and be like, yeah, that can't be that hard, because it's not. I keep forgetting that I'm in super jackpot mode. I'm trying to trap the balls, which sucks because you can hit that ball from the launch. Honestly, the easiest. Whatever. Let's keep going. I should still be on. I drained already? Oh, well. I didn't even realize I drained already. We're just going to keep going. If I don't do really good, if I drain, then I'm definitely done. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to say, if I don't do really good in that super jackpot, then I'll probably just... Okay, I didn't push the button, game. Relax. All right. Richard, is that like friend? Legacy. Goose. I'll call you Goose. Welcome to the channel, bro. I play these tables every Tuesday night. If you're looking to see how to get a high score in these tables, you've come to the right place. I'm happy you're here, man. If you're new and you do end up liking this content and you think, and you think I'm not a jerk, then go ahead and like the video and subscribe. Otherwise, you can just say, dude, who's watching this guy? There's a lot of people wasting their time watching this guy. Okay. Yeah, Ben, I know you can figure it out. Oh, but yeah, so that reminds me, Ben. Okay, for crying out loud. Here, let me exit this game really quick so the music's not talking, because I'm going to talk for just a second, as I probably lose 5 viewers. Guys, I had proposed the idea that we need to do, before I get into that, what AtGames really needs, okay? There's 2 things that AtGames really needs, and I'm gonna bookmark this in the video. Hey, when I'm editing the video, wait for me to be waving my hands like this, because I'm gonna bookmark it. Okay? AtGames needs 2 things. Okay? And this is no shade at all. Like I'm not saying that it's bad that they don't have them. I'm just saying that they do need 2 things. Okay? They need to have, first of all, a tournament format. You can still do the Flipper Friends, okay? Flipper Friends is awesome because it makes it a real grind fest. And Ben and I are really grinding to try to get the high score. But what they really do need, though, either in addition, I wouldn't say instead of, but at least in addition, and I think this would be better, but at least in addition to this format, is a tournament format where you only get, say, 3 chances. Okay? You load up you can practice till your heart's content. You play offline, and if I'm doing a stream, I'll play the game 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go now. And then you hit a button, and it's like, you're in tournament mode now. Now you've got 3 chances. If you restart, you just threw away a chance. Okay? You've got 3 chances. Or 2. I would say it probably 3, though, because there's going to be some glitches. The game might crash, something like that. That'll kind of mitigate it, because that only happens 1 out of 20 times. If you get 3 chances, you really don't have an excuse, right? 3 chances. Get your best score. I think that, in my opinion, as far as just a tournament structure, I mean, if you go play if you go play in a pinball tournament, right? They're not going to let you say, okay, you got 10 hours to try to get a high score. No, it's you're playing now. Like, get your score, okay? So I think that AtGames needs to have a tournament structure. I don't know. They're going to have to implement something. It's going to have to be on, like, they're going to have to implement some user interface stuff, and maybe like a new tab here. But they really do need to do it. Okay, they need to have a tournament structure where you only get a certain number of chances. Okay, because yeah, this grind fest is cool, and don't get rid of Flipper Friends, but there should be something else. Make it so that a person doesn't have to sit here and play this machine for 15 hours in the week to get to compete, right? Because there might be some weeks where me or Ben, we might play those 3 games and like we just got skunked, right? That happens. That happens. You go to a pinball tournament, the guy who's the number 1 ranked player in the country might have a bad game, okay? That can happen. That should be an element of these tournaments. It shouldn't just be who's going to get the best score of the week, okay? AtGames needs that. What they also need to have, okay, is they need to have some head-to-head capability, okay, where you can add friends. Like Ben and I would be friends on here, and then one night it's like, all right, I'm playing Ben tonight. You can either make it turn-based or you can make it game-based. You don't even have to make it turn-based where you can watch it. You can just be like, okay, you're in a lobby now, and it wouldn't be that much, like, there's not that much like going back and forth. It could just be like, okay, you're in the lobby, just wait, it's Ben's turn. Okay, and then you wait for like a half hour, and it's like, okay, Ben got 15 million. Now it's your turn. And then you play, and then it's like, okay, who won? That's the easiest. The most complicated would be, you have it turn-based, and you can watch the playfield live. What's funny? PK said that they actually had that. Okay, a guy was giving me crap when I talked about it on the Facebook page, but whatever. But PK came in and he was like, no, it's actually an idea that we have thought about, and it is possible. And I'm like, how awesome is that? So have a tournament with a limited number of chances, or have head-to-head capability, right? So in the meantime, again, PK said that it's on the 2025 radar that they could get some head-to-head capability. There's nothing on there's nothing on a timeline. Okay, that was just him saying, it's on our radar. That's great. It's better than nothing, right? I was actually amazed that he said that he said something. Every time PK's ever said anything to me, it's been super nice. So I'm super appreciative that he seems like a super solid guy, and they're really coming through on a lot of stuff. So I'm happy. But in the meantime, okay, what I'm getting to, and what Ben reminded me of, is what we should do in the meantime. Okay, and Ben reminded me because he said he wants to start streaming. What we should do is everybody who's capable. Okay, and you don't have to look at my setup. Okay, I got a camera on my face, a camera on the playfield, camera on the DMT. Okay, you don't need all that. Okay, everybody who is capable to get a camera on the playfield. Okay, and you could tilt it so you can see the DMD a little bit. We should have, and I proposed this a couple weeks ago, and hardly anybody signed up. A couple people did, but we should have a Battle of the Streamers tournament. Okay, where get at least 8 of us. Okay. If more, that's great. But get at least, maybe even if we had like 6 of us, we could do like a round robin. All right. But if you get at least 8 of us, we could do a bracket, right? Where now that everybody is able to live stream, and it's not even a huge commitment, it would just be like, okay, week 1, it's me versus Ben. Okay. During that week, you can either talk off to the side, or you just have to. Worst comes to worst, you just have to do it before a certain deadline. You have to live stream, and you would have to have a YouTube or a Twitch. Guys, it's not that difficult. Okay, this that I'm doing here, it's not hard. Okay, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out how to make a stream. Okay, and this is overkill. This is I'm doing this because I'm trying to make good content, right? This, like, you wouldn't have to do this at all. But you would have to live stream your attempts, and I would say you get like 3. Like say like, okay, week 1 we do these 3 tables, right? Like, let's say week 1 we had these 3 tables. I'm like, okay, So right now, I'm stating on the stream, I'm going to start my Pinball Champ attempts. And then I go into the table and I do games 1, 2, and 3. Okay? You could do all 9 in a night. You could do just one table. You could do one game. Who knows? But during the course of the week, you got to put all your attempts in. And whoever wins 2 out of 3 tables wins. Guys, think of the content to that. Okay? And it's not like a huge commitment. It's not like, holy cow, I gotta find time. I gotta find a couple hours to. Okay. The thing is like, yeah, a long game can take an hour. It can take 45 minutes. But when Ben and I are playing these games, that 45-minute game is maybe 1 out of like 5 games. Okay. It actually wouldn't take you that long. Okay. When they do pinball tournaments in real life, they don't last for weeks and weeks and weeks because they got to have everybody play all their attempts. You know, like the average game isn't an hour. Okay. And then it all is table specific too. But I think that would be great. I posted it on the unofficial page, and I got Chaotic and Papa Brad to sign up, and nobody else did. So that's why it's like, it's like I thought it was a good idea, but we'll see. If anybody is interested, just put it in the chat like, hey, that actually sounds like a cool idea. But I thought it sounded cool, but regardless, AtGames needs to have limited attempt tournaments, and they need to have head-to-head. Okay? It doesn't have to be matchmaking. It could just be friend-based. I'm drunken Canadian, but here's the thing, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're really good or really bad. It's not, you could beat me. Like, who's to say, like, okay, let's pretend. Let's pretend as though we only had one chance, right? Here's me playing one game. One of Fishtails. Okay? I could get 5 billion. I could get 50 million. I don't know. I could do terrible. But this is what real pinball looks like, okay? What we're doing in this Flipper Friends and what we're doing on the 4K in general is not what real pinball looks like, okay? This is what it would be like. And it makes it like completely. It would make it so much better because like now the pressure's on, right? When I'm playing in the 50, 60, 90, 100, and 200 attempts, there's not really a whole lot of pressure until I start getting really high. But like if you're playing like you have a limited number of chances, the pressure's on. Like you got to perform now. Like you're gonna like if that ball drains, that's it. That was your one ball. I'm gonna play this ball. Look at how fast that happened, guys. I might be really good, but now I'm screwed. Drunken Canadian, and he might say he's not any good, but I'm sure he might have lasted longer than that. You just got a whole free ball over me now because that bull crap happened, and I didn't do that on purpose, by the way. I did not. But that could happen. I don't know. But I think it's a way better gauge of I think tournament pinball is probably a lot more fun than what we're doing right now. Like I'm getting really oh, see, it's gone again. Guys, I'm gonna get $1 million. Drunken Canadian, you think you could beat $1 million? Probably. I'm also talking like a whole lot in this game. I probably wouldn't be doing that. Like that's the thing. Like if I was playing and this was a real deal, I wouldn't be so casual. Like who gives a shit? I would be like, dude, this is for real, man. I'd still be casual on my streams because I mean I at the end of the day I really don't care. It's not like we're playing for money or anything. But it would be a lot cooler in my opinion. Oh, that's shot. See, like now, if you were playing head-to-head against somebody, it wouldn't be. You gotta get a game where you got 6 super jackpots and you're getting 4 billion points. It's like, okay, who can get through that super jackpot a couple times? And I'm thinking about the stream content, right? Like Drunken Canadian. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, let's say week 1, like however they did the seeding, right? Let's say I had to play you, week 1, right? And then I was playing, and I was like, at this point, I'd be like, holy, I'm not saying that like it's bad that I'm gonna lose, but like, dude, I'm about to lose, and you would be on my channel going, hey, that's gonna be that he could be moving on. Good luck to him. Look at me, tomato grass is going down. Then we could have then we'd have like upset watches and stuff. Like, dude, that would be so fun. We don't have that at all right now. We have nothing like that. It's all about who's gonna grind the most and put, if I want to get the high score on Fishtails, or if Ben wants to get the high score on Sea of Thieves, you're gonna have to play it for 12 hours. Unless you get super lucky in the beginning. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to, but that's. Guys, I'm just telling you that's kind of what it takes. Okay. Here we go. And then it'd be like, okay, well, I just messed that up, but Tomato Grass could make a comeback here. He's in super jackpot mode and he's performing. No good. I really think that battle of the streamers, it would be good for the interim though, because I mean it's gonna probably take a while for AtGames to have any sort of thing that would be close to that. But I thought that was a super cool idea. That ball can go. Oh, that's so bad. I just want to get through one super jackpot here. That's the funny part. Oh boy, that was no good.
Welcome to the fishing tournament.
But you guys are watching my stream, and yeah, it's super cool when I do get those games like I had, where I was getting really close to the high score. But dude, that would be every stream, every tournament that I'd be playing on stream would be for something. It'd be like, he doesn't have to get 4 billion, he just has to get 800 million here. That would be fun. Maybe you guys are welcome to disagree. You might say that's a stupid idea. Nobody wants to do that. You and Ben are just gonna mop it up. Nobody has any interest in doing that. That's just a fantasy. That's fine. Okay, I get it. But I personally think that would favor people that have no chance against me and Ben. I could have a bad game. And how wouldn't you like that notch in your belt? Where it's like, I might not be the best in Flipper Friends, but guess what? When I played Tomato Grass heads up, I beat his ass. You wouldn't like that? I think that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Or you're playing and you're like, I played well, but I mean, I guess I had no chance because I played Tomato Grass, but I tried my best. Right? And then you still would have a little bit of a spotlight on you, because if I'm playing and I'm on stream, I'd be like, okay, I gotta play him. I know he only put that up, but guys, I could get screwed here. Like that. I did have an extra ball. Thank God! Drunken Canadian got like 250 million, and I gotta do something here. I got to get 2 super jackpots here. That's it. I still have another extra ball. You might be done. Okay, well, I got my auto cast. Thank God.
How big was it?
How big was it? It wasn't not big enough. I only got 1 ball in there. I thought I had 2. But see, like, I'm playing this right now, and I know, like, I really don't have any pressure. I really don't care if I don't get a high score, because this is not actually a thing. But imagine, like, the pressure on a guy like me or Ben, right? If we really screw up, and now it's crunch time. Like, you've run out of time now. Like, you have to perform now. Like, imagine the pressure. The people, honestly, that favors people that aren't as skilled a lot more, because you have nothing to lose, right? You're already expected that. Oh, if you got to play Ben this week, dude. I mean, good luck, right? But who knows? That could happen.
There it goes.
I just thought that was a cool idea. Bitch. Do I have 250 yet? This is still the game that I said that I was going to play, so if I could get over $1 billion, that would be cool. Nope. That's no good. There we go. I just think that would be super compelling viewing. And you know, like a tournament like that, if you only had 8 people, it'd only take you 4 weeks. You could do a tournament every other month. You know, it's not like a season of the Flipper Friends where it's going to take 3 or 4 months. A tournament every other month. I mean, it would suck for the people that get knocked out early, but that's what happens, man.
There it goes. Up to the top for jackpot.
And when I had posted that I wanted to do that, I was sponsoring an award. Like, I was like, okay, first prize is going to get $100, and I'll get a gift card for the person who's in second place. I really wanted it to take off, and the interest was just not there. But I think it would be awesome. The option's still there. Okay, this is ridiculous. I was gonna tilt there. I got one last ball. What did I say? I said I had to beat 250 million. Would I have beaten it? Okay, I would have beaten it. But that wasn't easy, right? It wasn't like I was sitting here just like, that's in its child's play. What if he had $1 billion? Then I'd be like, holy crap. He got $1 billion. Guess I gotta do good in this super jackpot, huh? Next time I lock a call. Oh, get out of town. Let's catch up on the chat here. Yeah. Hey, okay. So just some shout out, guys. I had to sit here and look at the chat for a second because you got like I got. It's not like, you know, when you're playing on like a computer or a PlayStation and you can have the chat like right up to the side. When you're playing pinball, you're ultra focused, so I can't read everybody's chat all the time. But what I do want to say is, Richard Storm, I'm glad you found the channel. Don't feel like you don't have to say anything. You're allowed to just watch and just enjoy it. You know, I'm just doing that. I'm doing this for your enjoyment. I'm doing this to help you too. If you want to play, if you want to play a little better, look at what I'm doing too. So don't feel compelled to have to do that. But I am glad you're here, and I'm glad you said something, man. I really appreciate it. Glad you made it, man. I don't know how you made it. Just see me on Facebook or just find me on YouTube. However you did, you made it, and I'm glad you're here, buddy. I'm glad we can spend a Tuesday night together. However you pronounce that, I-I-C-K, Bod Crane. I'm gonna call you Crane. Crane, buddy. Thank you. I'm glad you found it too. You're a new face here, man. I'm really glad you made it. And guys, this is just what I do, man. Tuesday nights, like I'm playing this game. I'm not playing for the score. I'm playing to see what I would score if I just didn't restart. Because obviously, if you're playing in the tournament, you got that's it, buddy. You got to perform. How would I do? Because you guys know damn well I restart like the son of a gun. A lot of people probably don't like that. They're probably watching my stream going, dude, what is this guy doing? He doesn't play his balls. Well, this is what it would look like. That was gone. Nothing I could do there. We'll get it right back. I need a billion. I would need a billion to win, right? If I had to get a billion to win, this is what would happen. That's funny. You said I like your style, dude. That reminds me of my favorite movie ever is The Big Lebowski, okay? And Sam Elliott, who has like a 10-second role in that movie, he's sitting with the dude at the bar, and he goes, I like your style, dude. And he goes, and then what was it? Jeff Bridges, who's the dude, he's like, I like your style too, man. He got the whole cowboy thing going. And he's like, thank you. There's just one other thing. Do you have to use so many cuss words? I won't say what the next line is, but dude, that movie is a masterpiece, man. That's just what you reminded me of. Isn't that funny? Guys, if you haven't seen The Big Lebowski, go watch that. You might not get it. It's kind of a stoner film, but it's my favorite. It's just a masterpiece. It's like, even the scenes that mean absolutely nothing, it's like, oh my god, dude, this is fun. You have to have the right kind of sense of humor, though. But that is my number one. I've never played the pinball machine. They have a Big Lebowski pinball machine. I've heard it's pretty good, right? I've never played it. There we go. How about that? Don't sleep on me now! I'm gonna get that billion! Oh, I missed the first shot. We're good, we're back. Get down here. Get down! Okay. That should have went in. Get all the way around. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful! I'm not going to tilt again. I do use a lot of body English in this super jackpot mode, though. Look at that.
Here it comes.
Oh, the billion would have beat me. I was one super jackpot away. But guys, how fun would that have been? Dude, we'd have been on pins and needles. That would have been awesome, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what this community needs. This grind fest is cool, but like, dude, let's get some pressure on this. Let's get the pucker factor up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this community needs. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome right now. I'm having a great time. I'm sure you guys are having a great time. But with the communities, I would say it's still at like a 9 and a 10, but let's get it to an 11. These go to 11. Why don't you just make 10? Why don't you just make 10 louder and then you just go to 10? These go to 11. What movie is that? I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Somebody in the chat tell me what movie that's from. We're back. This is Spinal Tap. That movie is great. I think one of the best scenes in that movie is when they're talking about the drummers they used to have, right? And they talk about how because all their drummers died. Every drummer they ever had died, right? Well, the one died in a bizarre gardening accident, and the police said it was just a mystery best left unsolved, right? And then another guy, he died by choking on vomit, but it was somebody else's vomit. And how are you going to figure out whose that is? I mean, you can't really dust for vomit. That movie is just chock full of freaking lines, man. I love that movie. Okay, so what we're going to do is to end this stream, we're going to play one more game where I can get through the super jackpot or the 3 jackpots on ball 1, and then we'll call it a night. How's that sound? Sounds fair to me. Okay, the first thing I gotta do is go for that extra ball. Okay. There we go. One other thing I want to discuss with you guys is this channel. It's possible that there may be some changes, okay? Because here's the thing, and Ben knows, and I'll let the music go as I talk. But one thing that's on the horizon, okay, is there is a pinball league, real pinball, okay? About 12 minutes from my house. Okay? It's a guy, it's one guy that has an arcade in his house. I don't know how much money he's got. He's got a lot, obviously. He's got a whole arcade in his house. He's got like out of 12 pinball machines, okay? And he runs a league, okay? He runs a regular weekly league. He does tournaments, and he's approved through the IFPA. You think I might be interested in that? A little bit? I am. You know what the bad part about it is, though? When do you think the league is? It's Tuesday nights. So I don't know what to do about that because I do want to do it. I might go there and I might not like it. I don't know. But I'm inclined to go there one of these nights. So that would mean I would have to change my night, right? Because Tuesday night's a good night because I'm not encroaching on anybody, right? Like this is kind of like, I'm not saying this is my night, but I mean this is people can come here and they don't feel like they're missing out. I can't do it on Thursday because that's Yo Retro and Arcade Talk. I can't do it on Wednesday because that's my second job. I don't want to do it on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because that's just not a good day to do a stream. That's just when people are doing stuff. So that leaves Monday. Who's on Monday? I don't really know, guys. Does Corner K do stuff on Mondays? Does P-Dubs do stuff on Mondays? What about Michael B? I don't know. I haven't gone around yet. That's on the horizon, though, and I don't know. But I would really like to play in that pinball league, man. I think that would be fun. That would be fun, just even for the community, just to be like, okay, here's a guy who's doing well in the community, and this is how he is when it comes to the IFPA, right? And I know a lot of that is all about the time that you put in, but if I was playing a league every week that's approved through the IFPA, you can build it up really quick. Like the #1 ranked guy in Alabama, he played 20 events last year. A good 60% of them were through this league. So it's not like I'm committing a huge amount of time. But that's Tuesday nights.
Up to the top for jackpot.
I don't know yet. We'll see. Just keep it on your radar. You guys, obviously, it doesn't matter to you. But just know that that day might be coming. I might say, hey guys, I'm doing this on Mondays now. That's just what it has to be. Don't know yet. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, because this guy, like this league, right? They get like 30 players, bro. Like they get a lot of people over there, and like that's a group that I want to be a part of. That's a group that I'm like, dude, I could make some real friends there. Man. That would be awesome. But it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take a lot of thought. But could be on the horizon. Yeah, I know. What time do they do it though? Because here's the thing, right? My job is super flexible. So like, if I had to say like I got to do Monday night, but I don't want to step on their toes, like I could do but I don't want to do a time that's like people can't watch it. It's just, there's a lot of moving parts. But all I know is that is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. He just ended his last league like before the holidays, right? So I kind of just been like, I don't really, whatever. But I just talked to him a couple days ago, and he's like, we're starting our new spring league, and it starts on next Tuesday. And I'm like, no. I'm like, dude, because like my second job, like I would almost be more inclined to do the pinball over that because I make good money doing that, but it's not like it's helping me pay a mortgage or anything. It's just like pocket money. It'd almost be worth it for me to do that and find something else. You know what I mean? But Tuesday night was literally the one night of the week that I'm like, dude, I got something that I really am doing that I don't want to give up. And it's what it is, man. We'll see. As of right now, because here's the thing: the first league night is next Tuesday. Okay, it's not a couple months down the road. It's a week from today. So, oh Jesus, I'm just gonna finish up this game because it's getting late anyways. But guys, if you're remotely at all interested in hearing about that, subscribe because I'm gonna put out updates, and I'll probably post on Facebook too. But I'll put out updates saying like, hey, the stream's changing. It could. I guess I could look at that. This game's gonna be over faster than Jesus. I could change the stream night to Wednesday, Who's on Wednesday? Is anybody on Wednesday? Maybe I do that, right? I don't know. The thing is like, I'd be more inclined to change to not do that second job on Wednesdays for the Pinball League. Not so much for the stream. Because this is like, the stream is cool, but it's like, it's kind of just like a border, like it's a hobby. And it's just like borderline, like if it went away, I wouldn't like be heartbroken. But that Pinball League, that might be something that like, that's like real life friends that I might be super friendly with. That's something I might not want to lose once I start doing it. I don't know yet. A lot of moving parts, guys. A lot of what ifs, a lot of what have yous. That's the Big Lebowski. This case has got a lot of moving parts, Maud. A lot of what ifs, a lot of what have yous. She kidnapped herself, man. She needs money. I love John Goodman when they're in the coffee shop and he's talking like it sounds completely ridiculous. It's like that wasn't her toe, dude. It could have been anybody's toe. You want a toe? I'll get you one. There's ways, bro. And the whole thing is like super ridiculous, but that's exactly what happened. It was somebody else's toe. That whole movie, man, it's just one thing after another. I'm done, guys. That was fun. I'm done with that game. I'm kind of just like done. If I get to that point where you're playing and you're really into it, and then all of a sudden a bunch of stuff just happens, and you're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it another day. That's about happening right now. But guys, this was really fun. I had a really fun stream. I had a lot of new people. Look at Jason showed up. Jason, I don't know if you were like in the shadows the whole time, but there he is. Jason, the #1 mod in the whole arcade community. Okay. That guy, he's everywhere, okay? That guy is awesome. Jason, you've been getting a lot of praise these last couple weeks. Totally deserved. You are the GOAT as far as moderators, okay? Everybody appreciates immensely what you do for the community. So thank you, okay? Guys, this was really fun. If you don't mind, go ahead and throw a like on the stream. As of right now, I will be here Tuesday, but just, obviously nobody's going to be like refreshing their computer going, it's tomato grass coming on, it's coming on, okay? Just know there's a chance I might not, okay? There's a chance I might be going down the road and playing in that league. I don't know yet. Don't know, okay? But we will see each other again, whether it's next Tuesday, next Monday, next week. I'm going to play next week. Okay, whether it's Monday or Tuesday, I would say it's probably more than likely I'm probably just gonna maybe sit out a week. What I might do is, because I think they start at like 5 or 6. I might just go over there and just kind of just meet the guy, shake his hand, because it's a guy. Okay, it's just a guy at his house. I might just go over there, shake his hand, being like, "Hey, I'm Garrett. I'm really interested. I just want to see what you guys are doing over here." Kind of just like take a look around, kind of like get my bearings, and be like, "Yeah, this is really cool. I'm not playing this week, but I kind of just wanted to meet you, and we're gonna keep in touch." That's probably, if I had to make a bet, that's probably what I'm gonna do. And then I'll just come back and I'll have everything ready to go here. I'll just come back here and turn the camera on at 7. Okay, but just know, might not happen. You might come Tuesday and it's like, "Where the hell's tomato grass?" And he was on Monday. Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna be on Wednesday. Well, I'm not gonna be on Wednesday because I'm working. Maybe I'll do the appetizer stream for Yo Retro next week too. That could be a thing. It would make my stream shorter, but I don't like being handcuffed to time. But here's the thing, guys. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and throw a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. And until I see you again, this is Tomato Grass saying peace.